banging on them. Bitcoin banging on them to the upside. Shout out to my crypto lifers. Damn, it feels good to be a lifer. Can I get a what? What? Woo! Woo! Bringing it home, baby. Bringing it home. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for calling yourself a crypto lifer and jumping on in. What a beautiful day it feels to be a lifer. Bang, bang, bang. And you know, it's funny, there's so much to go over, so much to talk about. We do have to relax. We could see a pullback. I don't want to be all about the moon juice, but things are brewing. Things have changed. Thank you for all you have taught us. Gains on gains on gains. Shout out to Luis Alvarez for the super chat. Let's share my screen. Let's get it going. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. What wonderful people each and every one of you are. Thank you so much for calling my stream home. Let's move to the live, baby. Let's move to the live. Bang, bang, bang. I got my Labradite Strong sent to me from another lifer. I got my Bitcoin jerseys on, ready to rock, right? And we're going to get into it for Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, if you've never been here before, you might want to put your speakers down a little bit. If you've never been before, you might just want to put your speakers down just a little bit, because you know what? We're about to get into something. We're about to get into something. We're about to get into something right now, and I don't know if you know what it is. Not sure if you know what it is. Not sure if you know what we're about to do. But we're about to get into Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Let's go. Let's go. Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Shout out to every single one of you. You know what? It's nice to get the last laugh at the end of the day. So many people, when I bought Bitcoin at 3K, thought I was insane. 5K, thought I was nuts. I kept telling them, no. I'm buying the greatest asset in the world. Let's take a look at that weekly resistance that we just absolutely crushed. And I talked about this yesterday in the live, talked about it a few times, even on BitBoy. If you caught me on BitBoy's live stream, I talked about here, look, weekly candle, we had tweezer bottoms, and then this weekly candle would beat support right there. And that would be the end. We have tweezer bottoms here, tweezer tops there. This weekly candle would beat that resistance, and we were gone. Right here, we have resistance. The weekly candle would close above it. Good. We had resistance here. The weekly candle would close above it. Good night. Now we're coming up for a secondary resistance, but I mean, we have just crushed this area. And we talked about this for how long? The second it started forming, me and my group were all over it. And we talked about maybe we were going to come back down to test 38. We never knew. And we stayed strong inside of the flags until we just kept nailing it to the upside. Every single day, you're the GOAT. Your advice is pure gold. That weekly close intro got me hyped. Let's go. Shout out to Luis Galejos. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Jumping on into the live stream, showing me that love, baby. Showing me that love. Might as well just keep it in a reggae for a Sunday night. Bullzilla. Send some prayers for Bullzilla. What's wrong with Bullzilla, man? I love that dude. What happened to him? Let me know what's up. Yo, please tell me what's up with Bullzilla. I love that dude. Please tell me what's up with Bullzilla, please. Dude's a very nice guy. What a weekly close. I mean, that was the weekly close of a century, baby. One of the biggest weekly closes. I mean, look at the size of it. I mean, massive, massive weekly close. Now, we could see a pullback back to support. I wouldn't be surprised if we bounced off 43,000. But now we have a beautiful bottom, don't we, everybody? And we don't got a bottom down here in the 30K region. The world has spoken. The world has said, you know what? Bitcoin is hard to get. Bitcoin is scarce. You know why? Because Bitcoin's hard to get? Because you have to be knowledgeable just to buy Bitcoin. You can't just wake up and buy Bitcoin. Just like you can go buy a Snickers bar at the store, most people can do that. But to buy Bitcoin, you kind of have to know what's going on. You kind of have to know. You have to go like research it. You have to go to a YouTube channel, maybe find a guy like me named Sam Price. Shout out to everyone here. My name is Sam Price. Thank you for being here, part of the live stream, and jumping on in to the crypto live stream. Call me the Crypto Lifer, but I am Sam Price, changing the world one person at a time, one crypto chart at a time, one Bitcoin prediction at a time. And if you were in my trading group, I just want to talk about what happened this morning. I'll show you a day in the trading group. So you want to know what it's like to be in the trading group for a day. You don't want to pay a $99 fee unless you know what's up. Let's show you a day in the life of a crypto lifer. All right, let's break it down. Today is what? March 27th, right? So first thing at 2:16 a.m. is the first chart that gets posted by a beautiful analyst, my man Stack McChange. And he's talking about Anchor moving to the upside, banging on him. He called this earlier. He nailed it with no stop loss, up 27% gains. He's just saying, hey, by the way, nailed it, XHV got put out. We liked it. Starting to form a bit of a cup and handle. Could pop to the upside on our radar. That comes in at 3:12 a.m., right? Then I wake up at 8:12, 8:22. I'm all the way up, right? SRK, I write SEK. I am the typo master. Love him, man. SRK for the win. And we nailed SRK for a little bit of gains in the morning. Then I'm talking about Bitcoin, and it came back down, and I said, I'm still long. I said, Bitcoin poised for gains. 1 hour wants to push. We never broke support. Let's go, 8:22 a.m. I'm extremely bullish on Bitcoin at 8:22 a.m. Ready to rock, ready to blast off, right? Do I go live twice today? Let me know. I was about to go live that morning. I did, and I had family obligations. I cooked pancakes for my family. Did the right thing, right? SRK with 12% overnight. I closed the trade. Called that a day, right? Do not, I repeat, do not pay for the year. Yeah, we were trying to help people with 3 commas, right? Congrats, Mnet pop for gains. We talked about it last night. It hit 20% gains. So then we're going over our gains we made. It's not even 9 a.m. already, all right? Market looks very bullish. Then there's a Bitcoin update given to the entire group. They get Bitcoin updates 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. However many times are needed. They get their own personal Bitcoin updates.
Shout out to everyone here. Look at this. I mean, Bitcoin's forming a beautiful bull pennant. Look at that. I mean, the 4-hour reset, and you came to the 21. I mean, that's textbook Sammy Cup and Handy life. But that's textbook for a lifer. I mean, beautiful. I'm long Bitcoin. I told you that, last night. I never ended my long. I'm still long. The idea we could be in this. You could even say we were in this pennant, and we're retesting the top of the old pennant. 2 scenarios here. There's a nice retest on the top of the old pennant. I'll take that as a retest. Take a look at the 15-minute. It'll be more apparent of a retest. Even the 15-minute, to me, is kind of flagging out here in this flag. Look at this. 15 minutes in a bit of a cup and handle. See that? There's your cup. There's your handle to the upside. 15 minutes pointing up, bouncing off this trend. Really good sign. 1 hour's pointing up, right? And the 4 hours pointing up. I mean, pointing down a little bit, but to me, it's about to double bottom and bounce. So when those other time frames show you that move up, so it's likely we're going to get this move to the upside. Measured move for Bitcoin. You have 2 scenarios. One target is 46,000, and the next target is about 47,500. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this happen like throughout the day. It's very bullish. Low volume could really propel this to the upside. So I'm very bullish on Bitcoin for the day. All right, and there's a lot of other coins that are flying off the chain. Like,
makes me want to cry. Like, honestly, I know you guys, because I've done this hundreds and hundreds of times, and it's just because once you align yourself with the TA, once you're 100% in there, once you're in the zone. And so, like, I just had this strong indication through what I do as a professional trader every single day of my life. And I just had this strong feeling Bitcoin was going to go to the upside and nail it. And then
if Bitcoin if Bitcoin went sideways, so it let all the alts go up.
I mean, this was just beautiful move, right? Hey, bro, if you were stuck on a desert island with one soul, who would you pick? Mary Altman, Naomi Brockwell, Wendy O, or Ben Armstrong? Interesting. I don't know Naomi Brockwell. I know Marie Altman. I know Wendy O. Marie's cool. She does like the stuff. Wendy's kind of like an OG though, and she's a single parent who's kind of, and Ben gets all the love. Like, I want to say Ben because Ben said he was going to email me the other day, so it's kind of makes me kind of feel like I have to say Ben in a way. Ben looks like he would go the long haul. Like he almost died and he made it through. So Ben looks like he'd go the long haul. You know, I don't know. Is it, you know, I don't want to say, then if I say a girl, it looks like I'm being kind of a creeper, right? That's a tough question, honestly. I don't know if I can answer that. No one's ever actually put me on the spot like that. That's interesting. No one's ever put me on the spot like that. I don't know what to say, honestly. I do like women company. I have to say, being a man, you know, somewhat an alpha male, you know, considering myself an alpha male, I would like a female companion, you know. But I also need someone that's going to get me through the tough times. Marie looks kind of like a lady. Like, I don't know if she'd be carrying a lot of firewood for me, but you never know. I don't want to be sexist either. Wow, I'm getting put to the test here. I'm going to be really careful how I answer this question. Interesting. I'd like to jump back to the Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Maybe I don't answer that. But again, let's keep moving for what you would get. And then we're looking at PYR, Vulcan Forge, highly likely to make a move, right? Looking at Mina Protocol and a bit of a flag here. Talking about Atom getting very, very tight on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. Looking at AGLD wanting to make a bit of a move here, getting tight. Okay. Then Bitcoin started to move exactly out of the channel that we talked about. Started to make a move. My measured move is up there, as you can see. Right. And, you know, VRA looked very sweet, nice. Started to push up a little bit and started to move. BMON looked nice too as well in a cup and handle. Oh, yeah. XDC looked like it may be getting a bit of a punch. It started to do that. FTT, cup and handle as well. Bitcoin needs to hold 44,400. Came up. I made my next level of support as it can bounce off that. We gone. We gone to the upside, baby. We gone. I said, remember, I will be live tonight for the weekly candle close. We go over US tethered dominance as well, showing you what it's doing, what may be happening with it, breaking it down for you, because that affects the market. Then I talk about the Sol shorts getting wrecked, and I show you all the shorts that are getting wrecked. And look, Sol getting liquidated, Vet getting liquidated, Gala, Near, all the shorts getting smashed. All right. Then today, look, I bought a brand new iPad today. Unbelievable. I bought the brand new iPad. And you know where I bought it? At Costco's, of course. $50 cheaper than you could get it anywhere else. I did get the 256. I should have got the 512, being such a beast. But this thing is just gorgeous. Like, it is gorgeous. I have to be honest. And I'm not a huge fan of Apple, but I'm at the same time, I mean, let me show you how fun this thing is to chart and play with. It is just a dream. Like, look at this. Look at my channel here. Look at my, oh, yeah, now, yeah, look at that. But like, I'm moving the chart. What are you doing? There we go. You can move the chart around, right? See all my indicators nice and clear. Look, nice low on the 7-minute. This looks like it's about to blast to the upside. I would say we're about to move to 47,000. You know, I'd say we're about to go to 47,762. And what's really cool is watch, when I move this, right? Look, if we go to the BTC chart here. We said goodnight already, my love. I say goodnight. Come here, come back, come back, come back. Come for a second, but we did hug and a kiss already, my love. Coming for seconds. Coming for seconds. I get you. Love daddy. She loves her daddy, you know? She loves her daddy. So check it out. Take a look at Otto here, right? And if we look at this, look, 47,006, which is really cool about this is, look, if I move this line, the line moves on this. Look at that. Move it back. Look, if I move the yellow thing around. So this is trippy, right? But I grab the yellow thing, I swing it over here. It gets swung over here on my screen. It's so cool. I just think this is far out. This is trippy. I don't know why that's so trippy to me, but it is. But this thing is amazing. I highly recommend the brand new iPad. I mean, the 5th generation, 12.9 Retina. This thing is un-effing believable. And then you get the little pen, but they didn't have the pen in stock today, so I ordered it. It's coming tomorrow. I can't wait to be penning it up. And I'm telling you right now, I'm already on the charts 24/7, but now, even at dinner, even when I'm out to it, you know, I can just bang out a quick chart wherever I am, no matter where I am. I'll have access, no matter how big your fatty fingers are. I'm telling you right now, this is the way to go, charting on the go with the Apple iPad, 12.9 inch, freaking brand new Retina. That thing is insanity, insanity. So highly likely we're going to see Bitcoin pump. Let's get back to the weekly candle close. Thank you for everyone coming on in. So the weekly candle, let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's spend some time with Bitcoin in the weekly candle. Let's just let's massage it. Let's hold it. Let me kiss it a little bit, huh? Let me kiss it. Let me kiss it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, wait. It's right there. Sorry about that, but I just had to do a little... Man, sorry about that. I have a lot of love for Bitcoin. Anyway, so we take a look at Bitcoin here in the weekly candle close, right? It opened at 41,000, okay, $280. The high was 46,961. We were 39 bucks away from 47K. The low was 47,494. We wouldn't go lower than 47,500 on the week. And we would close at $46,841. It would be a $5,561 candle. A 13.47% candle for Bitcoin on the weekly close. And honestly, the weekly just did the exact measured move, which would be the length of this to this, right? I mean, pretty sweetly. Now we got resistance here at the zone, weekly resistance right here now, that we are going to have to battle through. Kind of a zone here. Let me slap out that VPVR. Let me take a look at the visible range. The VPVR, the visible range. The volume profile, visible range. It's going to show us where we got some support and resistance. Chilean. So look, we do have the resistance here. There's a bit of it coming out here. And again, right here at this level, like we talked about. Highly likely Bitcoin does come down for a bit of a bounce to the downside. Also, this is a beautiful time to talk about BOOKMAP. Remember when we showed you there was the $45,000 liquidity? And I kept saying they're going to bring us to 45K? It's highly likely when we were down at 46,000 liquidity. They were going to bring us to the upside. They did it. So BOOKMAP has been kind of showing us where we're going to go. It's been showing us the map of the order book. And that book map, so to speak, was drawn pretty nicely. And if you follow that book map, it took us to the liquidity down the yellow brick road to Bitcoin, baby. To Bitcoin. Shout out to the super chat. Shout out to the love. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to the beautiful people over at BOOKMAP. Absolutely love BOOKMAP. And, you know, it actually guided us through this crazy time recently. And look, let's take a look at the liquidity. Let's see where they're putting their order books. It's not true liquidity, but it's where they would like to grab liquidity. It's where the liquidity hunting maybe they may be spoofing. A big order here at 46,600 for, look, like 96 Bitcoin. So, like, they're trying to load up right where we're at. Like, there's some dude trying to load up right here. Look, he's going to bring us to 46,600. He's going to load up. When he loads up, he's going to bring us to 47,750. Then he's going to load off a little bit at 40. This is probably all the same dude trying to buy here and sell a little bit off on the top. This is insanity. So we're looking for an order to get bought right here at 46,000. So, yeah, even 7.9. Wow, he ate. It looks like he already ate. This dude may be pushing up to the upside now. 46,794 Bitcoin. Moving. So liquidity suggests we will go all the way to 47,750. Do we see any higher sells here? No, they've disappeared now from these. We used to see them up here. Now we're back down 35, 32, 30K, trying to buy a bunch of buy orders back at 30K. Do they sweep the lows back to 30K? Anything is possible when it comes to Bitcoin, everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if we came back to 30K. I would not. However, I don't think it's likely, but I just want to let you know I wouldn't be surprised. And I may be contradicting myself, but I want you to let you know I've been through so much with these market makers. I've been through so much with Bitcoin that anything is possible. And I don't put one thing past them. Look, we had a beautiful pump here. We would eat it back down, right? So, but this is beautiful. Low, higher low. I mean, we made a higher high. Uptrend has been confirmed, in my humble opinion. An uptrend has been confirmed. We could be making a bear market high, though. Like, we could just be making a lower high here and then more dumpage all the way back down to 15, 20K. I just want everyone to know that. This could be the bear market sucking, get everyone sucked in, bring them all up, and then crush us back to the downside. And now everyone just went, ooh, why would you do that? It's such a wonderful night. I just have to be as real as possible. I want to mention all the worst case scenarios on the best days. I want us all to be ready for the stab in the back, for the never know scenario, because anything is possible. Take some profits off the table, take a nibble, make sure you got what you got, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you never, ever know. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice, okay? Please do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade, and hire your own financial advisor before getting into any project. Let's take a look at what's happening for Bitcoin here on the 7-minute, suggesting it would pump. It is pumping. as we suggested yet again. How do I know these things? Because I know how the shorts are. They're relentless. They're relentless, and they don't know when to stop. And again, here they are. And I just called another pump for Bitcoin. I said it's likely we're going to get another move out of this triangle to the upside. I said measure move is 47,000, now even 800 to the upside. Why? Because there's a short squeeze going on. And you can figure this out if you get Telegram and you go to WhaleBotRect. I'm going to type in WhaleBotRect for you here. I got Whale Sniper and WhaleBotRect. Both are great channels to be following here. Look, Whale Sniper, WhaleBotRect. Whale Sniper, WhaleBotRect shows me all the shorts getting absolutely liquidated. And so look, liquidated short on DOT at 23, liquidated short on CRV, liquidated short on Phantom at 146. How about that Phantom FUD? Who sold their Phantom? Who panic sold their Phantom? I think I see somebody. I think I see you right there. No. None of the lifers did, so I don't expect anyone to watch here, but you may see a newbie. You never know. But if you panic sold your Phantom, then Peyton backed his truck up and he bought every penny of it. Shout out to Peyton, jumping on into Phantom on the lows, man. Appreciate you, my buddy. Staying true, staying strong, you know. Keeping your eye on the prize, buddy. Keeping your eye on the prize. Shout out to all my lovely lifers. Shout out to everyone doing damage today. Shout out to Rainier, my man. Shout out to Danny Saunier, my man. Danny, banging on him every single day. Shout out to Stack McChange in the house. Shout out to Produce the Gains, always coming through with a chart almost every half hour or so. Shout out to everyone in my group. Shout out to K-Dub, Boston it. Shout out to all the beautiful charts getting posted. Shout out to T-Money, my man. Love you, brother. Thank you for coming through. Shout out to everybody on the live. Thank you for coming on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And we persevered. While everybody was in the down in the dump tums. We were down in the dumps, right? Everyone was saying Bitcoin was going bearish down to to the lows. We stayed strong. I kept buying it in the fear. I kept buying it no matter what was going down. I kept loading up on Satoshis, and I will continue to do so because I've studied the history of money. And I know the last 5,000 years of the human history, and that's all I need to know. Right now is just a blip in the long-term history of the human race. And once you study it, the truth will prevail. You will see that every single time a scarce asset became very, very scarce, it would hold its value and become very, very desired and wanted. And that's what's going to happen to Bitcoin as it continues to get its supply cut in half, as it continues to have a smaller supply every single day. When more and more people know about it, more and more people can use it to get out of trouble. I got text yesterday from somebody who said, you know, a guy I work with is from Ukraine. Maybe I could read this text. Shout out to my buddy Matty Matty in the house. Shout out to my buddy Matty. Shout out to my buddy Matty here. I'm going to read his text message here on the live stream just to let everybody know. You know, this is one of my buddy Matty's. You know, he's getting into Bitcoin. He's been around. He believes. You know, he's doing his thing. And he texted me this the other day. Just want to read it to you guys. I got to tell you about one of our partners from Kyiv. Spent time with him this week. Was woken up to missile strikes. Had to flee with his wife and daughter. This is my phone. I'm reading a text message. They're safe now, but he was saying that all his USD and euros are locked up. The local currency is worthless, and crypto is the only thing they can use. Pretty powerful use case. All right. Now that's looking like a nice weekly close. Shout out to Crypto MUSER in the house. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's take a look at this. The path to alt season. The flow of money flows into Bitcoin, causing the price to surge. Money flows into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. Ethereum goes back and forth while Bitcoin starts outperforming it. This is what we want to see. We want to see Bitcoin get past that all-time high and rip. Until we're going to see a lot bigger movement out of Bitcoin. You think you saw what Bitcoin did? No. Bitcoin's beginning its base. They don't let it win. Once it wins, then it's gone, right? Shout out to everybody who jumped in at 30K. Shout out to everyone who jumped in at 20K. Shout out to anyone that jumped in on the lows at 34, 35, 36, 37, heck, 44K. Man, when it looked ugly and bearish, that's when you have to load up. So then Ethereum outperforms Bitcoin, and we hear talks of the flippening. That won't happen this time. That was an old story. They should update this. There will be no talks about a flippening. Money is starting to trickle into the large caps, where we see large buy-ups happening. So we want to see Link starting to make a big move. DOT make a big move. XRP. We want to see all the large caps start to creep up on us. Bang on them. Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin, and large caps are going parabolic, right? Then regardless of market cap, altcoins with strong fundamentals are having pumps. And then phase 4, large caps have gone full vertical. And we're seeing blow off tops. Mid caps, low caps, micro caps all tend to pump around the same time. Large caps have been outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum. It seems every coin is going parabolic regardless of fundamentals. Memes are everywhere. Everyone is super excited and you feel the mania in the air. That's when you should be scaling the heck out of the trades and jumping ship. And getting in and out as much as you can, having a blast. This is going to happen. It's going to be intense. It's almost as intense as I'm trying to tell you, everyone wants euphoria, but this gets so intense, it's insane. And there's so many gains and people get stressed because they're like, oh, I could have made more, or like I should have done. It almost gets stressful because the gains aren't enough. You know what I'm saying? Because the gains aren't enough. And there's Bitcoin, just as I suggested, going to 47,000. Did I call it? Did I call it or did I call it, folks? Did I just call this Bitcoin pump to the upside on the 7th minute? Come on now. They call me Mr. Spot On for a gosh dang reason. Tonight I am drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm a little full of it, but come on now. Every once in a while, you got to give it to the kid. We are hitting it every single time. Like I just called this live on the live stream. Could have scalped this. Man, how many trades can we make? How many times can we go live and show you exactly how we play it with the technical analysis? Bang, bang, bang. Like, this is insane. I find this insane. I've never seen a YouTuber more accurate. I'm telling you right now, like, whatever. I don't even want to talk about it again. Let the videos proceed themselves. I sound like a complete egotistical maniac. I get it. But come on now, like, wouldn't you be drinking your own Kool-Aid at this point? I mean, Jesus Labuises. Like, we just called this pump to the upside and it happened exactly as we called it. Either there's a whale that loves me and he does exactly what I say after I say it, or I'm a time traveler and I've seen all this happen before and it's easy just to kind of redo it again in front of you all. Or I'm just do this every single day and the technical analysis plays out. And that was a bull pennant. Hey, there was a 68% chance I was going to be right. So I rolled the dice, right? You could also just do that. Hey, the guy comes out, he shows the TA. The TA is 68% right and shows it over and over and over again. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale for the $50 super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Hey, bro, if you were stuck on a deserted island, who would you rather be with? I'm going to go with Wendy O. I'm going to say Wendy O just because she raised the kid all by herself. She is strong. She is strong. I'm so happy, man. May our cup runneth over all day long. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale in the house for the $50 super chat. Much respect to you and yours. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lifer. I took the scalp. Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. Who is this legend? Shout out to everyone here. My dude. Holy Satoshis. Stacking Satoshis, baby. Here we go. Flex. Hey, we gotta flex sometimes. Loving the roots, rock, reggae music. The haters never show up on the days like this. Yeah, where the haters at? Where the haters at tonight, baby? So funny you said that. So wait, if you're drinking the Kool-Aid, did we drink with you? Bear Whale just shorted 8 million worth of Bitcoin. Bitcoin at 47.4 for the futures. Dang, bang, bang, 47,300 for Bitcoin. As it starts to rip and bang. This stream should get up to 400 viewers. Let's get it moving. Can I get the likes? Do I really have to ask for the likes up to the... Do I really have 393 people and 236 likes on a day when Bitcoin's pumping? Do we really have to go through it? Let's go through it. Let's go through it. Let's just go through it. Because, you know, I went through a bunch of my thumbnails here. And let's look at this. It's pretty interesting. But look, 2 weeks ago, I see a bounce at this level. We started to bounce. There really was a bounce at the level I was talking about. Why I keep buying 2 weeks ago. Why I keep buying Bitcoin. Hands down, just buying it up over and over again. Shout out to Justin Martin. Gotta give back sometime. Be blessed, friend. Thank you for the $50 super chat and the $49 super chat from my man, Jeremy Antrim. You're the man, dude. Much respect to you. Let's get that flash on the screen, my team. Look at this, Jeremy. Thank you so much. Gotta give back sometime. Be blessed, friend. Thank you so much for the $49.99 super chat on a Sunday night. Look, I keep buying, right? Look, on-chain data shows bottom 3 weeks ago. I am buying the fear 1 month ago. 1 month ago, we were buying the fear, everybody. It took us a month. Did Bitcoin bottom? 3 reasons why Bitcoin bottomed 1 month ago. Why Bitcoin will win 2 months ago. I'm just saying the thumbnails alone led you to the golden egg. The thumbnails alone led you to the golden egg. Shout out to everybody here on the live. 287 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it, baby. We got 100 people still getting shy on that like button. Come on now. A true lifer does the lifer deeds. Hooks up a fellow lifer and does the right thing. Appreciate each and every one of you. Just called this pump on this 7-minute. Can I get a hello? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, what do we see happening for Bitcoin? Let's take a look at the bigger time frames. Let's break it down for Bitcoin. All right. I'm going to get rid of the VPVR for now because it's annoying and it can be a pain in the butt. But it's nice to hide. You can flip it on when you need it. Let's take a look at it. Where are we? What's happening? Let's take a look at weekly support and resistance and break it down. Because let's just not get full of ourselves, right? Anything could happen now. We could get a huge dump to the downside. Is it time to short? Let's look at what's ahead. Let's break it down. We got our 7-minute scalp there faster than I thought. Bang, bang, bang. We came on. We called the scalp. It happened. Pretty crazy. Pretty effing crazy. And I don't like to swear. I'm sorry, but I'm just taken aback tonight by the insanity. So weekly resistance was strictly right here. I mean, you can see it. Strong resistance at 43,000. We blasted through it, and there was some wickage too as well. Here's our next place where we're at 47.4, like right where we just hit. We just hit resistance. Look at this beautiful W, and this suggests a move to the upside. I mean, we're not even done yet. So what do we see happening for Bitcoin? Well, the weekly got a little high. I'll be honest. Like, I'm a little surprised by the weekly. I would have liked the weekly to have been a little lower with this move. However, last time the weekly got high, look, it came down for a secondary pump. It did a double top to complete. Here, it just kept moving. But even here, look, it was this high. Let me just show you something that's really nuts. I just want to break it down. Because a lot of people, they know their stochastics, but they don't know what the stochastics can do different things, like really strange things. And it can anomalize it. It can do anomalies sometimes that you just never seen. And look at the super chats, $133 on the 33. You people are unbelievable. Thank you so much for $133 in super chat. You people are unbelievable. So look at this. It came up right here. I'm going to make a line here. Why? That aligns with where we are here. I'm just going to equate where the Stokes were that time to where the Stokes were now. And then we're going to draw a vertical line. So what you do is you draw a line. So you see what I'm doing? You can zoom into this. You can zoom into the stochastics RSI by double-clicking. If you double-click any oscillator, it'll become the oscillator of the entire screen. So what we're doing is we're matching this location with that location, and then we're going to put a plus sign right on it, right where it hits. See? Right there. And we're going to lock ourselves in. Why are we doing this? Anybody know? Anybody know? Because we're going to equate the movement of price action to how much we had in the Stokes. So price action went up this entire leg. Okay? While the Stokes just did this entire little move here. This is weekly. All right? So what I'm going to do is we're going to grab this and throw it up here. Okay? See what I'm doing, right? And then we're also going to do is we're going to grab the fractal. We'll do a little bit of fractal magic on the bars pattern here. We just want to see. I just want to see what this would equate to. And we're talking about a $96,000 Bitcoin, $96,000 BTC. When? September 2022. Okay? It's done it before on the weekly. It wouldn't be the first time. So I'm just pointing it out here. Just want to talk about this. So that can quell any fears of anyone who says the weekly's a little too high. That can dead that right now. So anyone who thinks the weekly's a little too high, we can dead that right now. We should extract this if we can, everybody. I'll do a beginning right now, and we can add an end to it. All right. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Hope you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and you like the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button. And please leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments. And today, I want to talk about why Bitcoin is high on the stochastics RSI on the weekly. But by doing some back testing and seeing what it did the prior couple of times, we looked at 2 times before this, we can kind of see that Bitcoin could have a huge move ahead despite how high it is on the RSI. Take a look at what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for watching that segment. If you like the way I broke it down, if you like the technical analysis and the way that I show it, the way I break it down and explain it, come to my channel every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Also, you could join my Patreon, join my trading group, email cryptolifers@gmail.com to pay in cryptocurrency, or you can hit the link below to pay with a credit card reoccurring. I also do tutoring sessions Tuesdays and Saturdays. Check out the schedule, and you can get yourself into an awesome beginner's course with the Lifer. Thank you so much. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. All right, cool. Thank you for everyone sitting through that with me. Apologize for that, but thank you. So here's an idea for Bitcoin, all right? And that's what we see happening. We're already back below 47K. Look at that. That was short-lived. Short-lived scalp on the 7-minute, right? Look, up and deezy, right? Hey, that's the 7-minute. That's the 7-minute. Also, we're seeing a little bit of bearish divvy starting to form here too as well. If we break it down, look at this. This is textbook bearish divergence. You get your swing up to swing up. Get your swing down to swing down. 7-minute is also forming a bit of a rising wedge now in totality. However, we could be saying, oh, is it retesting the channel? There's two scenarios here that are definitely possible. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you coming on it. Let me take a look at those chats. So, Tokyo Sex Whale, I'm so happy, man. Mayor Cuppeth runneth over. Much respect to you and yours. Jeremy Antrim, gotta give back some. Be blessed, my friend. Thank you so much. And $10. RFOX, if you haven't already covered long term, I'm late getting into the stream. Shout out to Bobby Fan. Bobby Fan, my man. Love you, Bobby. Thank you for being here. Hope your fishing's been going well, my friend. Or maybe you haven't had a chance, but I hope you do get to get out there soon. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Super chats, Ape and RFOX. Let's take a look at Ape Fox. My portfolio got that Bruce Leroy glow, my man. Shout out to Johnny Tavares, my man. Let's take a look at Ape and RFOX on the game. Shout out to everybody here for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. And yes, we're going to have a little bit of that honey. Yes, my friends, we're going to have a little bit of that honey on this wonderful Sunday night. It feels like a freaking Saturday night. Let's get crazy, everybody. Let's get crazy. Look, tomorrow, Monday morning, like that will probably be the last sip of that honey, and we're going to be done. We're going to be all honeyed out. I just gulped that like an animal. My gosh, it tasted so good, though. Wow, shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. I need to mail you some venison jerky sandwich. Oh, please do, dude. I would be very happy if you did that. P.O. Box 320373, West Roxbury, Mass. 02132. If anyone wants to send me anything, P.O. Box 320373, West Roxbury, Mass. 02132. Send it to the post office. They'll have it ready and waiting. CELR is seeing light. Crow is flying. Just tuned in for the Honey Smash. Shout out to Chris Lawrence, my man. Let's take a look at RFOX, CELR, and Crow Ape, my man. Thank you, Tori McFarland, with the 333. You're the man, dude. Are you a lacrosse player? Johnny. Are you a lacrosse? Shout out to C-Duff. Just made $70 / 10 minutes. That's my daily restaurant salary. Look at that. See? Just made $70 in 10 minutes. That's what he makes at a restaurant throughout the entire day. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. You can't trade your time for money. You got to trade your knowledge for money. And you want to gain some knowledge, learning how to trade, and then use that to gain gains, baby. Gain gains. All right, let's get back into the realness here. Looking at FTX USD, and we're going to take a look at the weekly chart. All right. I'm getting a little carried away, but you have to be honest. I mean, the euphoria is pumping. Let me compose myself. It's just Bitcoin. It goes up, it goes down, and it's just money. You know, there's some people that died today. There's some people, I hate to be morbid, but there's some people that didn't make it through the night last night. So, moment of silence to all the humans that didn't make it through the night last night. May the good Lord bless their souls. May they go where they need to go. May their loved ones cope with their loss. And may we all Be ready for our judgment one time, one day. Amen. Okay, so here, sorry about that, but so here, whenever things are going good, we got to remember for the people that didn't get it so good. And we got to realize how lucky we are. We are all so lucky to have each other, to have the lifers, to have this group, to have this awesome, just the energy that we have every day on this live stream. We are all so lucky. I'm so lucky to have each and every one of you be here. I'm so lucky to have super chats to look at. Likes, like people subbing to my channel, like, and it's each and every one of you that gave me everything I had. Like, without you guys showing up when I had 100 subs, I'd be nowhere. Without the people showing up when I had 500 subs. Without the people that showed up when my live stream had 50 people watching, 100 people watching, 10 people watching. It was you people that made it. It was you people that got me going from the very, very, very beginning. And I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, and I will always remember who you are. Shout out to Jesse Jungle. Shout out to Hadouken. Shout out to J.to.the.D. Man, my top 3 supporters from the very, very beginning. Danny Setters. A lot of the early people on my live stream. Chrissy Fouch, Chad Smith, Rex. All you. Everyone that saw me when I first started coming out here. Appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. No words can truly express my gratitude to each and every one of you, because without each and every one of you, I would be nowhere. I would be nothing. I would have absolutely nothing. Okay, so resistance here. Definite resistance here. And the weekly, weekly could roll over too. But, I just showed you there's a possible chance we pumped to some incredible heights. So there's 2 scenarios here. Weekly is getting resistance here at this point, though. So we have to call this weekly resistance. All right. So right here at weekly resistance for sure. Okay. I like to kind of put it like, yeah, that makes sense right there. Okay. Even played a roll right there, you can see, and a slight little roll right here. Kind of went a little lower than that, but you could, So here's our weekly resistance that we need to get above now. This will be the challenge. This will be the challenge. Okay. This is how we got to where we are now, by just taking it apart every day, step by step. Okay? Step by step, everybody. All right? There's no shortcut to success. Everybody wants one, but there really isn't one. There is no let me say it again. Because if you got a shortcut to success, it wasn't real success. It was fake success. It was like a half one. It was like a gimme. And you'll never really feel the feeling of it either. It's like digging a hole, but letting like a backhoe do it, and you didn't dig the hole. Like, you'll never really feel what it felt like to dig the dang hole. Someone else dug the hole for you. You know what I'm saying? Nope, sorry. So here we go. These are our 3 big areas that we're going to have to watch now, right? Bitcoin broke through this resistance at 43,000. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So here's our weekly support and resistance that we're going to look at now. Price note works really nice. It gives you a nice big sign. I absolutely love it. And then I just throw them back around here. This is my way. You could do it any different way you want. There's 100 ways to be funkily creative here on TradingView. And you can make these any color. Everybody does it differently. That's what's fun about it. So 37K, big support region. We were just hanging around that region not too long. We were just at 39K, just like a couple days ago. This is absolute insanity. 400 people watching, everybody, because you got the likes up. Because you all hit the likes, 367 likes. Can we get the likes up to 500 on a Sunday night for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close? Can we get the likes up to 700? I know we can, baby. I know we can. I know we can. And shout out to the $50 super chats from my peoples. Thank you so much for the love. So Bitcoin's got to break above 46,000, 47K. I mean, that's our next region, 47,000. That's going to be our resistance. That's going to be our resistance, okay? If it doesn't, highly likely we come and bounce off 43,000. If we break 43,000, we could see 37K again. If we break 37K, we'll go back to the 31,000 lows, okay? So these are our weekly areas, all right? Once we break through 47K, we're coming for the 52K region, that old 52K. And once we break through 52K, then it's back into the 60K, and then it's the all-time high. So not too far, not too shabby. Bitcoin could reach up and grab it not too long from now. We're getting closer and closer. Okay. I'm getting into ape in a second. Don't worry. I know everyone wants alts all day, but we just got to finish our Bitcoin analysis. We got to talk about the Dow. Is the Dow bullish? We got to get ready for Monday morning. I know it's all happy, glory, hunky-dory. And also, we talked about this too. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. This was hidden bullish divergence. I called this over and over and over again. I called it on BitBoy's channel live in front of what could have been millions of people at one point, but hundreds of thousands of people have definitely seen me on BitBoy at this point. And I called this numerous times, said that eventually this is going to lead to a higher high because you have hidden bullish divergence. Nobody else talked about it. I didn't see any other YouTuber go over this. I said it every single day till I was red in the face, and I still say it to this time. And if you learned it from me, then you'll know the secret, the key to hidden bullish on the weekly. Most people won't even look at the weekly, never mind find hidden bullish. Most people won't find hidden bullish. Most people won't look at the weekly. Those two things we did here on the channel, and we did it well. Shout out to anyone that stayed with us throughout that time. So we know where the weekly stands, okay? And the weekly's cooking, but that doesn't mean it can't keep pushing. We went over that as well. So we covered the idea that the weekly's high, but there still could be a huge momentumous move coming. Even on the last time we went over that on the stochastic RSI right here. So we've gone over that. We've covered that. That will be a segment that you'll see tomorrow as well because we'll have it extracted. So you can watch that again. You might want to see that again. I would like to see that again. So stochastics RSI, whenever they're cooked, I usually like to get out of a trade. They're very cooked and overbought right now. Now, if I get out, Bitcoin could do this and it could continue to pump. I've seen it happen, right? Okay, I missed this little point. And then it's eventually going to come down and it's going to hit this resistance or this resistance, or this, or use it as support, right? Previous resistance as support. So, did that wax trade he called on BitBoy Play Out too? Let's take a look at that. Greetings, Lifer. Hey, do you think Matic will ever reach $10 or $20? I think it'll definitely reach $10. Definitely, without a doubt in my mind. $20? Yeah, I think it will eventually, but it might take 2 years. But I definitely think $10 is a shoo-in. I'm a big holder of Matic, and I truly believe in it. So yeah, I truly believe we will see a $10 Matic for sure, without a doubt, Sonic One, thanks for sharing your knowledge. I'm weeks away from early retirement because of the things you have taught me. Thank you, Sam. Can we look at Mira and Maple? Shout out to Sonic One, man. The fact that someone can retire off my back and I'm only 39, that makes me happy. Appreciate you, Sonic One. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Much respect to you and yours. Much respect to you and yours. 400 likes incoming. Can we get the likes up to 500, baby? Can we get the likes up to 500, baby? Can we get the likes up to 500? So look, daily. Daily is cooked, and it's at resistance right there. It's highly likely we do come back down and bounce off the next support region here on the daily. 44,400, 444, the quadruple fours, or the 5 fours in a row. Sorry, I hit a funny button. I don't know. I have a new keyboard. I hit a funny button. Took me off of the logic there. Okay, here we go. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did see $40,444 yet again. That would be beautiful. Make that our next bottom. I would love to see it. So we're high from the 21-day moving average. The daily needs to reset, So what we're looking at is we could make a flag. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I like to project into the future. So hopefully we make some type of flag like so. 21-day moving average comes and interacts with the price, and we're ready for more bullishness to the upside. Measured move of this beautiful flag, we could take this whole pole here. That would position Bitcoin back up to about $55,000 and get it ready for a massive move to take on the all-time high. Okay, so this is what I'm projecting. Says we'll cool off, right? Might take, cool off up until when? April 12th, My birthday's coming up. It's around the second week of, I don't want to say the exact day, because I guess it's kind of shady to put your birthday out there, but I usually do celebrate my birthday on the live stream. I did it last year, so I guess it's like, what's the point, But my birthday's coming up. It's going to be awesome. I turned 39 years old. 39 years young, baby. I can't believe I'm that old. I can't believe 40 is there. I remember when I just turned 25. I remember when I turned 30. I can remember 35. And I remember when I turned 35 being like, man, this is a big deal. I made it a point to kind of actually have all my friends do a dinner. Shout out to my man Ryan. Took me to dinner with all my buddies. He brought us to, I believe it was it was either Del Frisco's or Del Monaco's. Down in, old school steakhouse downtown Manhattan. High end too. And we had an amazing steak dinner. I gave away some silver. I gave 2 ounces of silver away. What I did is I made a little raffle with my buddies. Whoever picked the best number won. And I had 2 ounces of silver in a little bag, and I gave 2 ounces of silver away on my birthday. I try to teach everybody what money is, even back then when I was 35 years old. Gave 2 ounces of silver away on my 35th birthday. I mean, they weren't that much. They were like $17 a piece, but it was the idea to try to get someone's mind into the idea that, hey, sound money. This is sound money. 39. Those were the days. 39 years young, baby. Oh my God. How are you younger than me? Shout out to Bullish Boss. Almost over the hill. It's all downhill from here, baby. I know, right? Once I hit 40, it's just boom. I'm peaking. I'm basically about to peak. You guys are going to watch me peak for the next 3 to 4, 5 years. And then that's going to be it. Yes, you have 39 years old on this earth. I'm not 39 years old. I'm 39. I have 39 years on the earth. I like saying that. I'm with you on that. So this is what I see happening on the daily time frame. And it could even be more of a down. It could be more of a downside. We don't know. It could be more down. We don't know. But it's likely we go sideways or have a bit of a pullback now. We're at resistance. The daily's cooked. We did our thing. We had a beautiful pump. We got everything we wanted out of this pump. The W made the measured move. Look, this is a W. Okay? You take the length of the middle here, and then you swing it here. I mean, the W hit the measured move exactly to the T. That's what W's do. So the W hit the measured move. We nailed it. End of story. Bang, bang, bang. I've been 29 years old for 27 years. Wow. Shout out to Beats. Beats in the house, my man. Appreciate you, Beats. The beginner's course every Tuesday from 3 p.m. at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Last Saturday of every month, 9 p.m. Learn TA and the language of the patterns, 2 hours that are life-changing. Email cryptolifers@gmail to jump into the beginner's course. Thank you for saying that. And the course is only 99 bones. So yeah, so we're flirting with 47k. This area daily does need a pullback. However, I did tell you I've seen the daily kind of do a double top and this just explode. That could happen too as well, especially when you see a lot of buy pressure and the whole world's trying to get in. There's a lot of FOMO now. A lot of people thought they were going to get Bitcoin at 20k, at 30k. I told friends and family to load up on Bitcoin at these prices. They did not. You know, what I like to do sometimes is leave voice messages on text. Like right now, I'm going to actually leave a real text message, but I'm live and I'm going to be like, you know, I told friends and family to load up at 30k. I mean, I couldn't tell them what to do, but I said, hey, I'm loading up at 30k. You know, historically, this has been a very, very low place to get in on the charts. This is going to be the most scarce asset in the world in the next 4 to 5 years. You know, you'd rather have one Bitcoin and not need it than need a Bitcoin and not have it. And, you know, I don't know. A lot of people didn't take the advice. I don't know why, but there it is. There it is. I like to leave that in a text message. I'm such a rude guy. But at the end of the day, it's like, come on, my man. Come on, my man. Come on. You know? Anyway. Hey, brother. Long time. Hope all is good. Shout out to Carrie Sanders. Thank you for jumping on in, Carrie. Appreciate you for jumping on into the live stream and being here with the lifers. So that's what we see happening for Bitcoin, right? 4 hours getting overbought too, but it still has legs. Like the 4 hours not done yet. It has momentum left. Like it's not cooked yet. 1 hour's cooked. 1 hour is cooked. So what we do is we make a flag on the 1 hour. We still got our weekly support there. You can see that's our green weekly support line. But what I do is I start making a flag here on the 1 hour and I project my flag. Highly likely we come and interact with the 21-day moving average. Do a little dance, and then we could pop out later on tonight, considering the 4 hour still has momentum. So we made sure the 4 hour had momentum before we decided to even ponder and conjure up with the 1 hour. And that's 49,900, right? Basically 50K. So you could wake up to 50K tomorrow morning. It could start pumping at 5 or 6 tomorrow morning in the AM. It's a big chance we could see a move. Let's take a look at the Dow. I would love to see a red Dow right now, like the Dow down 500 points. That's what I want to see, truly. Like, I want to see the Dow dumping. However, we know it's correlated. It's probably up huge right now, like 500 points for the Dow. Wow, the Dow down 100 points. I shouldn't say that, but like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see the Bitcoin keep pumping and the Dow keep dumping. I want people to realize that trading cryptocurrency is not trading the stock market. They are two different things. You are in two different assets. You are not correlated. They're trying to make them correlated. They're trying to make them say, you know, I need the decoupling, baby. We need to see Bitcoin decouple from the Dow Jones Industrial. And we should decouple. Why? Because, let me explain why. People buy Bitcoin up in Canada because they started freezing people's bank accounts. That's insanity, right? So people started buying Bitcoin there. People started buying Bitcoin in Turkey because the Turkish lira was going down really bad even a year ago, 2 years ago. People started buying Bitcoin in Russia because the sanctions were killing the ruble and the people there were losing tons of money. People started buying Bitcoin in Ukraine because they were in turmoil. Just like I just read you a text message, people were getting all their things frozen, like all their financial instruments frozen. They couldn't access a dang thing, okay? All this was happening around the world. What was the answer? Cryptocurrency. Some people might have been buying Solana just to buy Bitcoin. Some people move coins to get into Bitcoin. Some people buy Solana on Coinbase, send it to another exchange, and then buy Bitcoin. Some people do. You'd be surprised. Cryptocurrency has its way, even if it's just Bitcoin. So my point of the story is nobody was selling their GE stock to get out of Russia. Nobody was selling, their Tesla stock to get out of Ukraine. Nobody was buying these stocks to help themselves out. So the stock market is not the answer. Cryptocurrency is the answer. Why would Bitcoin not be pumping now? And the stock market should be dumping now. The stock market is not cryptocurrency. It is not the answer. It's why I'm the crypto lifer, not the stock lifer, right? No offense to all you stock traders out here on YouTube, but y'all are going to go down the wayside. Eventually, it's going to become the crypto traders. And you're going to realize that we saw the future a little quicker than you. Not to be rude to the stock guys. Because at one point, we can trade stocks with crypto now too. We can trade Mirror Tesla. We can trade all these derivative assets. That's when synthetic is. SNX. And that's why I did invest in synthetics. Didn't really play out yet perfectly, but I did invest in synthetics because SNX on Coinbase, Binance, you can also, I think, get it on KuCoin. SNX is a coin I really like because it ties synthetic assets and makes you be able to trade any asset in the world through cryptocurrency. That's when synthetic, creating synthetic assets. So, but I mean, wrap your head around that stuff. But anyway, so yeah, just had to go on a bit of a rant. Rant alert. I need that rant alert button now. Rant alert. Nothing burgers and rant alert. Taken right from Jordan. I like it. I don't mind when I like something, So silly, man. That's crazy. And that's what happens. And look, here's the total market cap. We went over total market cap in a cup and handle, banged on them to $2.07 trillion. Let's take a look at the total market cap. We go over total every single day here on the channel. That's what separates the channel too. We do the due diligence. We go over Bitcoin dominance, total 2, total 3, you name it. And look, we talked about total breaking up. My measured move is right there to $2.072 trillion. Look, I had it. How did I make that? Look, I just grabbed this pole. I took this wick to that wick. Put it right there with the nice tilt. Craziness, right? Look at that. Bang, bang, bang. And we broke through all my support and resistance that we had made for the last few weeks. Let's take a look at this beautiful chart. Oh my goodness. And we broke out. The total market cap has broken out. I'm about to redo it now. We've gotten through the hard parts, baby. I'm going to redo all my old work, but this is amazing. On the daily, we had all this support and resistance. I kept talking about 175, 181. Then I said we got to break above the 194. We did. We got through it. We crushed it. Now we got above this high too. Unbelievable. The total market cap in all of cryptocurrency. I'm going to delete my work. It's a little messy there. I'm going to even get rid of the moving averages just so you can see everything nice and clear here. But look at this. I mean, this is the total market cap of all of crypto. And we're on our way back to $3 trillion possibly. And again, we could be making a false top and going into a multi-year bear market. I just want everyone to know that I am not the 100% moon boy that says everything is awesome, we're always going up. I'm saying, hey, let's take it one day at a time. Today's been amazing. Let's take it one day at a time. Blessings upon blessings. Thank you for the super chat. To you and your family, what app do I have to have ready when taking the beginner's course? XRP, please. Looking hot. Thank you, lifer. The beginner's course is just on Zoom. Just make sure you got Zoom. And watch me, man. We got 423 people on the live, 433 likes. Can I get the likes past the watchers? We did it, baby. Look, can I get the likes up to the watchers? Now we got more likes than watchers. That's the lifer way, baby. That's the lifer way. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. So total market cap now at resistance 2 as well. Wouldn't be surprised if it came to bounce off here or here. Looks like it could go even higher, though, and really crush through this area. Wow. Forward had momentum on Bitcoin. It has momentum here as well. We could break through this resistance. I'd like to see us get above this and hang out somewhere in this area, maybe get rejected by $2.19 trillion. Really happy to see the market cap back above $2 trillion. To me, that was bearish. Like, we had to get above it, and we did it. Look, we formed this beautiful Beautiful symmetrical triangle. And we were talking, could it go up or down? We made our move to the upside. Look, the double bottom inside, bang, 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 came down, cup and handles. We track this every single day. Today just feels like a relief, right? There's just something about tonight. It's just like the weekly close, like every single volatile Sunday night we went through, we got slammed, we got punched, we got kicked in the face, and we just showed up every single week. We did not stop, right? I did my Fridays on BitBoy's channel without one miss. You know, they asked me to come on. I said I'll come on any day you ask me. I said, that's a beautiful opportunity. I mean, when the second biggest channel in crypto sends you an email and says, hey, would you like to come on our show? You got to take that opportunity. You got to jump on in. Shout out to BitBoy for a blessed. BitBoy, you've changed my life, man. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for bringing me into the inner circle of crypto people. Like, I just feel like, thank you. I have nothing but thank yous and gratitude to you and your entire crew. Shout out to DZ. Shout out to the whole Bit Squad. I just appreciate them more than you would ever know. And never realized, in my wildest dreams that I think they were going to invite me in on that show. I used to see people on the show and I used to be like, man, I should be on this show. Like, I know my Bitcoin stuff. I talk about Bitcoin every day. And I used to see people on the show and I'm like, man, I got this. Like, put me on that show, And then one day, I went to Florida, came home, got the email. Yo, would you be on the show? I was like, are you kidding me? Would I be on the show? I couldn't believe it when they said that. I couldn't believe it. I missed 2 times. They asked me to be on the show. I missed the email. Can you believe that? They was like, don't worry, we'll get you on the next time. I couldn't believe it. Africa is all in on Bitcoin. Yeah, they are. And they're all in on Cardano too. Cardano is going to take $4 trillion of illicit assets out of and into Africa. Cardano will be the African coin. People don't realize that. It's going to run the entire country. Cardano already has the contracts with the governments. It's set in stone. Hey, you heard it here from, I'm just telling you, Cardano, man, it's in there like swimwear. Found out about you on BitBoy and around the blockchain. Shout out to Jason Strebley. Thank you for coming on in. ATC is how I found you. ATB, thankful for that. See, so many people said they found me on ATB. Amazing. Bitmode Crypto, just a great group. Hell yeah, baby. Super Chats, Ape, RFOX, CELR, Crow, Mira, MPI, and SRK. And XRP. Don't forget XRP, baby. So the total market cap, doing numbers here. Banging on them. Doing numbers and just up there. I'd like to see it stay and get above. However, it may get rejected and bounce off 2 trillion. Let's not see it go below 2 trillion. Tomorrow, we'll be going over the weekly. I'll make all my candles. We'll have a blast. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's look at total 3, the entire market cap of all the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. I did say Ethereum. I said it on purpose. Ethereum. Look at this. 700. I said alts need a weekly close above 723 billion to remain bullish. We did it. We did the things that I suggested we needed to do. We pointed it out. We talked about it every day. We did it, baby. We got above the resistance. We nailed it. However, it's not all roses and sunshine. We need to stay above these levels. We need to bounce off some support. We need to see where we're going to bounce. The higher high has been created so far on this move. We need to see where the lower low will be. So, deep breaths. We will make it through this, but, we'll take it one day at a time. Let's take a look at the dollar index. The dollar index looks like it wants to pump. However, look at the 4 hour. It went up and didn't make much moves. Looks like it's at resistance on the 4 hour. This thing could dump. Tried to pump with Bitcoin, but didn't pump too well. Might double top here and come on down. Bitcoin's got a little more momentum than this. Looks like they're kind of pumping together, which is kind of crazy. They did pump together tonight. However, let's take a look at the daily time frame. The daily wants to move while Bitcoin wants to dump. We could see a little push up. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little red day for Bitcoin tomorrow. I mean, we've been green for the last 5 or 6 days. Bitcoin the whole weekend was a party. It was insanity, right? And so this comes up. We could see a move for the dollar index, but I would love to see it just get rejected and dump. I keep showing the weekly for this, and the weekly dumped on you, and the weekly wants to continue to dump. It's a beautiful sign that we don't get above any of this resistance here. Or maybe we get to right here, and we say sayonara. Boom, right? So we'll be watching this closely for you guys every single day. We go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance, total 1, total and total 3, sometimes total 2, but kind of unneeded at this point. US Tether dominance, the dollar index, right? And this gives you really a whole kind of vision of the world market. You could trade crypto, you could trade the stock market with that information. You could trade anything you want with that information. Really, it's beautiful information. It's as if someone gave you basically the entire week weather. And so you could like put out all your clothes. Like I'm going to wear a raincoat on Tuesday, right? I'm going to get my gloves out on Friday. It's going to be a little icy, you know. I'm playing with you guys. So look, Bitcoin dominance wants to dump to the downside on the weekly. Alt season getting started, baby. Alt season. This could be a bear pennant. And then the bear pennant could drop out to the downside. I believe we're gearing up for an ALTSEASON. Look at this, the weekly. This will be absolutely beautiful. Complete dumpage. And look what we showed you. Bitcoin dominance wants to dump on the weekly. What else wants to dump on the weekly? Tether dominance. So when Tether dominance and Bitcoin dominance both want to dump on the weekly, it's already halfway through, but it's still dumping. And it could stay down here. It's a good sign that money is going to flow into cryptocurrency and out of Tether and out of Bitcoin and into altcoin. So that's how you can figure out when alt season is coming. And no one taught me this. No mentor, no person, no video. I figured this out all on my own. I started just saying, well, why don't we look at Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin, and US Tether dominance, juxtapose them all three together. That's going to give us our answer. And you know what? So many times we were able to predict the move into Bitcoin with these three things. I'm giving you gold right now. You probably should record the screen right now, turn this into a side clip for yourself, rewatch this, and try to learn what I'm telling you, because I'm giving you gold. I'm giving you gold. In case you didn't know, I'm teaching you how to predict markets all by your widow self. All by your widow self, so no one else will have to show you how to do it on your own. You can do it all on your own, Diz. So look at, and I'm going to backtest this for you. All right, we're going to show you three screens. I'm going to waste a little time backtesting this, then we're going to jump into the alts. But this is important. This is very important. Let's take a look at all the dumps for Bitcoin. There's a dump right there for Bitcoin. All right. We're going to shrink all these chats, and we're going to show you what they look like in all the time frames. Let's get off that. I hate drawing those when I don't need to. So look at right here. Right here. Keeping it moving. Right down here. So look. See this right here? See this place right here, actually, at this point? Right there. Bear with me. Circle this. So I circle that, right? That's your low, and we're going to start pushing up, right? You go to the daily here. The daily was very oversold and starting to make a move, okay? Bitcoin was very overbought, all right? Now, if we go to that same area on Bitcoin dominance, okay, what do we see? Are we not? Oh, we're not on the daily. Hold on. Not staying up with us. It's not staying up with us. Why isn't that happening? Hold on. It's got to stay up with us. Oh, it's keeping the middle one out. It's only tracking two at a time. But the whole point is this, is when you see this low, and Bitcoin dominance low, and Bitcoin high, you're going to get a dump in Bitcoin. It's simple. When you see this high, and Bitcoin dominance high, and Bitcoin low, you're going to get a pump in Bitcoin. All right? It's pretty simple. And you can backtest that, and you'll see it's pretty accurate. You can go find it out. The charts are there for you to play with. All that will be there for you. You'll figure every bit of it out. Let's jump into the super chats. Sorry it took me so long to educate the masses, but we got to keep it moving for everybody. We got to make sure people know what's happening. I refuse to let people watch my channel and be in the dark. I refuse. I don't know what this music is. It's like Indian reggae. So we talked about this. Look, NAKA. I talked about NAKA. Look, shoulder head and a bit of a shoulder there, pumping to the upside. NAKA moving on the daily. Like to see NAKA get above 54. If not, look for it to come back down and bounce. But NAKA got a bit of a move there. I like NAKA as a long-term bag. I'm right now dollar cost averaging back into NAKA. Beautiful project. I absolutely love it. Wow, man. So I missed the pump on 8. I wanted to get back in, and I missed the pump. I really did. Should have got back in right there on the cup and handle. That was the buy-in at 1340. Even at 1298 on this lower channel, I really felt like that was our bottom. And I drew this channel like we would pump to the upside. Also even called this pump out of this flag to the upside. Look, 13%. Measured move was 1534. Ape got to about 1489, right? Or no, I think it even got into the, $15. So we called this in the channel. We called this in the trading group. We went over this numerous times. My whole group was all over it. 13% gains out of Ape, and it's getting above resistance now. Not too shabby. Let me clean this area up. Let's redo it. But we had that at hello. Shout out to anyone that jumped into the ape call. I was busy leverage trading Bitcoin, so I decided not to put my money into ape. Can't put it everywhere, you know. So that's a clean breakout for sure. Clean breakout of the bigger pennant. Definitely, without a doubt in my mind. I mean, that's a beautiful breakout. Now it just has to stay above resistance. Maybe it would bounce there, but it just got to stay above resistance. To me, I don't know if that's reggae music. Like, I don't know if I would call that reggae. I would call it reggae, and like, maybe it's Indian reggae, which I never really listened to, no offense to anyone from India. Maybe I could definitely get into it. It's just not something that's quite popular here in America, you know. I remember the Guyanese. I grew up in Queens. The Guyanese were like, they were like Indians, but they had this like Jamaican Indian vibe to them. They were very interesting, like island vibe. They were like island Indians. The Guyanese hung out with a bunch of Guyanese in Queens, and some of them were. I mean, they were no joke, man. I'm telling you, like. So look at the ape. It's overbought on the 4-hour now, though. It's kind of cooked. Telling you that it may come down. It could get a minute more of a pump there with the one little move. I'd like to see it get above resistance and bounce there again. I do believe ape will get to $23. I believe it will take about, 2 to 4 weeks, depending. But I truly believe ape will get to the target here at $24. It's only a matter of time. Very popular coin, new on the block. A lot of people hold it. As people add to it, I feel like it just continues to pump. I like what ape is doing. I call ape at $23. But again, what am I? I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. All right? I'm just a guy here on YouTube. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's take a look at RFOX pumping to the upside. I talked about RFOX maybe making a 35% gain, and it did. Made even more than that, actually. Let's take a look at what RFOX did. I like this as a project. Went over it numerous times. We had already done our due diligence when this first came out months ago. And I had researched this and found it was a really, really solid NFT kind of, play to earn play. Serious people behind the RFOX, really. Like, people that are really going to win. Good tech, good business sense. Did a bit of a triple bottom here on the bottom and then tried to make a move. It got above the previous resistance too and it was very high in the daily when it did that. It's a good sign. As long as RFOX stays above 5 cents, this thing has, levels to go all the way back to its all-time high at 34. This thing did numbers. Look, back here we found it in October at about 2 cents, 3 cents. And by the end of November, it would be 33 cents. It did a 10x really fast. Really fast. I believe it could do it again. If the metaverse starts to pump again, all the metaverse coins will come back into play. And Bitcoin will just continue to pump, take the money out of the rest of the market. We'll continue to see a huge move here for RFOX. I like what I'm seeing for RFOX. Bang, bang, bang. And the Dow Jones Industrial on the red tip got me thinking, right? Got me thinking. We even had RFOX in a small flag here, right? And they're launching NFTs as well, RFOX. I like RFOXs. I really do. I did my due diligence in the project. Always thought it was a solid project. Maple banging on them to the upside. Maple banging on them to the upside, man. Maple just killing on them, right? Maple, baby, Maple. February 25th, I'm talking about Maple here. Early bird style at about 20. This thing continued to do damage. Let's take a look at Maple. Maple, and you can get it on Coinbase for the USD pair. Back at 46. Look at Maple just doing damage. Look at this. Look at this. Never hit the stop loss, and this thing would just continue to go up in a straight line. Like, almost never seen something do damage like that. 132% gains for Maple, maybe even more. That's absurd. Look at it on the wick. 191% gains since the day we looked at it, February 27th, in about exactly a month, doubling up entirely for Maple. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shout out to anyone who jumped into Maple. Shout out to Produce the Gains, my dude. Appreciate you, man. And here we are. Look, we're talking about Maple right here. You can see the date. You can see 197 people saw this February 25th. And look, no stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. He only averaged 6%. 6% ain't bad, baby. To gain 191. Woo! Wow. Wow. Let's take a look at our baby CELR, independent cell phone network, right? This CELR network. Let's take a look at CELR. We suggested CELR would break out of this wedge. Look, we have it drawn, waiting for us. Like, it's so funny when people ask me and there's just like, I've done TI on like 1,000 coins and just like, oh yeah, here's another one that I did. Because I just work 16 hours a day and I do nothing else but play with the charts. Hang out with my wife and play with my daughters. There's nothing else. I took my daughter on a beautiful hike today. It was awesome. It was absolutely beautiful. Shout out to anyone that went into the wilderness today. You got to get out. You got to get out into the wilderness when you get a chance. You know, you don't have to be in the wilderness. So take a look. I just wanted to get this picture out and send it to the group here because it's, you know, I believe part of becoming a good trader is keeping the mind right and keeping the mind stable. And I believe going into nature is part of keeping the mind stable and right. And it's just something that we need to do on a general basis, you know, when we can, you know. And we got to make sure it's important that we get out into nature as much as possible, especially during these hard times, you know, during these hard times. So take a look at this. This is CELR Network. Let's see what it did. It did some damage. Let's talk about it here. Let's break it down. How much damage did it do? Look, 89% gains from when we first talked about it. It did bottom. Look, all these coins bottom. And let's just hope Bitcoin doesn't do a horrible dump and take them even lower. Anything could happen. All coins can always go lower. I just want you to know that. But as long as we're above support and resistance, I mean, it took us a while to break that. Look, low, lower, low, lower, low. We try to come up, rejected. We try to come up, rejected. We try to come up, rejected. This is the first time we came up. We did not get rejected. We broke through. Then we came up. We didn't get rejected again. We broke one, two. We broke two supports. There's our third support, but not bad. Now we just need to come back down, or third resistance. Now we just need to come back and bounce off some support. We're overbought on the daily. It is trying to flip, though. You could see even more of a move. I like to take profits right now, wait for the retest, wait for the bounces, wait for the support region. No need to chase, no need to get emotional, right? But you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say should be taken as financial advice. Let's take a look here at crypto.com on KuCoin, our baby. We talked about it breaking out a possible 12% gain, and it did that. It did exactly that. Let's take a look at it here. Crow. I went over it this morning. Looked like Crow looked like it may get a little bit of a pop here, and it did. Let me undo that. Don't want to do those. So let's take a look at Crow for you here and get it centered. So Crow, yeah, made a nice, beautiful move here. Out of a flag to the upside here. It's at about 48 now. Beautiful move. Look, it busted out, retested, and then broke out. Beautiful move for Crow. However, coming down on that 1 hour, like look for it to retest. Ooh, I haven't even had my moving averages out. 21's far apart. Looking for that to come on back. You could form your flag, but Crow, I mean, anytime Crow's below 50, to me, it's a steal. It's a steal. I mean, the name of a giant sports arena is named after it. And it's only going to get bigger and bigger. And they just made a huge deal with a big sports team, a soccer team, right? So, like, it's only going to get bigger and bigger from here. I believe Crow is only going to do more and more damage. I love what I'm seeing with Crow. Beautiful, beautiful move here for Crow. All right. That's Crow, baby. That's Crow. So Bitcoin came up to 47,762. Hit my exact target about. It was shy by like maybe a couple $100. Came back down for the retest. Now it's sporting 46.9 heavily, but doesn't seem to want to break. 7-minute may bounce again. 50-minute already reset. This is interesting. So what you do now is you forget that it ever left the pattern. Like this, look, you forget it ever left the pattern and say, you know what, it's back in the pattern. It could just do it again. It could just do this again on the 15-minute. It could. I'm being honest. I've seen this happen before. So I wouldn't be surprised if this just pounces again and we see Bitcoin boom to 48K tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if I see this in the next hour to hour and a half. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people still trying to short. People love to short when Bitcoin's going up high because every time Bitcoin went high, they got a good short. But there's a day when Bitcoin just has more legs than they realize, and they keep trying to short, and they have to keep covering and covering and covering and covering. And even though we're extended on the bigger time frames like the 1 hour and the 4 hour, we can't do anything about it because the shorts keep shorting. If they keep shorting, they're going to keep pushing the 4 hour up. They're going to keep us up. Now, I believe after that pullback to 46.6, we should have broken down to 46. We should have found some lows. The shorts should have taken some power, and the shorts should have started winning the trades. However, that's not what happened. Let's go take a look at the Bitcoin short right now, and that's going to give us some insight as to what's happening in the other trades, because we're going to see if we're hitting resistance, which I think we are. And look, we did. Look, we tweezer bottomed. We wanted to push up, but let's take a look at the 15 now, and let's see what happened. Double bottom here. Coming on down. Interesting. We're almost low there on both 15 and Bitcoin. Pretty strange. However, look, resistance, resistance, resistance. And we hit strong resistance on the short here. To me, it could almost be a bear flag that breaks more to the downside. Short may continue down. There could be more legs here down. See that? 1 hour wants to push, but there's indecision, and that could come on down too. And to me, look, rejection with tweezers tops. Big wick up there too. But again, I mean, the short got rejected. And look, even the short's below resistance right now. It's struggling. I mean, if the short's struggling, it's giving power to BTC. Let's take a look at Mirror Protocol. Let's take a look at my baby Mirror. Once Luna starts to pump, that money flows out of Luna, goes right into Mirror, goes right into Anchor Mirror. So I talked about Mirror possibly breaking out of this channel that it was in this falling wedge here. Let's take a look in the 4 hour. Let's kind of make it smaller so y'all can see what's going on. Get my big head out of here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Thank you for being a part of the live stream. 393 people on the live. 480 likes. Can we get the likes up to 500? Only 20 more likes to get the likes up to 500. We can do it, baby. We can do it. I'm going to delete my old work, but I believe we could break out here and get all the way up to the measured move. 99% gains. Let's take a look here. 4 hours high, though. Sorry. 4 hours high. No. Control Z. There we go. So we're riding the 200-day moving average. It's usually a really good sign that you're bottoming out and that you don't want to go any lower. You're getting very, very tight. I went over this before and we didn't break out. We just got right there, we got tight. Right there, we got tight. We've been playing games, specifically on the 4 hour and the daily, and not a lot of movement in both directions, right? It's usually a good sign for a breakout coming. Usually a good sign for a breakout coming. Take a look at the daily time frame. Daily's ready to move for you. Just like Anchor. Mirror and Anchor both have low dailies. Mirror wants to pump. This thing looks hot. I think this is the coin we should start trading for the week. We should get ready for Monday for this. Get ready because look, the 4 hour needs to come to the downside. I put an alert here. I love when the daily's low and the 4 hour's high. Those are the coins I'm looking for. Remember the other day we were saying, I said, everyone, we need to look for high daily and we need to look for low daily and high 4 hour. Why? Because when that 4 hour comes down low, then we're ready for the sweet spot. Then we're getting ready for that move, right? We want to be ahead of the move. We want to be ahead 16, 20, 36 hours ahead of the trade. Now this trade's set in stone. Now it could pump. Anything could happen. But again, that's my trading style. You could have your own. And it depends on how you want to feel. 496 likes. We're going to 500 likes, everybody. 500 likes on the live stream. Unbelievable on a Sunday night for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. Unbelievable. I'm so excited to see where this channel is going into the future, baby. Into the future. Look, 62.42%. I mean, that is the gains out of Mirror on the 4 hour and the daily. We got to wait for the 4 hour to cool off. Could double top, but do you think the 4 hour really can get all the way up there from where it is? It's very rare. I've never seen it happen. It could do it, but it's very rare. Usually it has to come from the bottom to make a big move like that. I'm saying anything is possible, but that's like 1 out of 90. So if it happened, then okay, I'll miss it. So that's Mirror in a bit of a nutshell. Take a look at the 1 hour. I wouldn't put a lot of push on it. It's all about this 4 hour right now, but the daily's ready to rock. It's all about this 4 hour for Mirror. All right. Let's take a look at Maple. My baby Maple, banging on them. We talked about it already a little bit. Where's it going? What is it doing? We nailed it. I'm going to delete my old work. It's so sad because I had it up ever since we hit that win. What a win. 192% gains out of Maple. Daily's overbought. Right? Daily says, no way. I want to come on back down and cool off. I got to find a fib here. So let's draw a Fibonacci level here on the daily time frame. Fib to fib, we're going to take a look. And this is where fibs really come into play. You got to know when to use what you need. You don't need your fib every day, but you need it when you need it. You need it when you get a pulley back. A little bit of a pullback now. So look, it would be highly beautiful if this made a falling wedge and bounced somewhere off the 618. So what we want to see is this. We want to see the 21 come in. We want to see the price fall through the 21, bounce, come back to it here. That's going to be its move above, bounce there, and it's gone. So we're projecting what's going to happen to Maple before it even happens, right? We got our alert down here on the daily time frame. We don't have to look at it till this alert hits. We really don't. Now, it might kind of swing up halfway through the middle, so let's put an alert in the middle, too. Let me move my alert up a little bit. Like right to the middle. Once that hits, save. I'll put another down the bottom in case that does hit and I forget to set another one. Now I got my 2 alerts. That's in case we get a flip. I'm trying to be preemptive about the flip now. Okay? I had to learn that the hard way. Let's take a look at SRK. Had a nice move today. Also, the 4 hour still had room. I sold once the 4 hour got cooked, though. To me, the 4 hour got cooked, and I was like, well, it's time to get out of the trade, right? So I'll show you exactly where I sold. Started to go red right when I sold immediately. I sold like right here. This candle was green for a while. I sold, then it started to turn red. Why did I get out? Because the 4 hour was really high and curving down, and it just didn't look good to me. I was like, that doesn't look good to me. However, look, we're getting a flip here, and SRK could continue to move. Remember, they're giving the airdrop away. Let's delete my old work so I can look at it fresh. It just helps me get a new perspective. I see things I wouldn't have seen. Like I make this line. I might not have made that line before. You get it? So now this is what I'm looking at for SRK. Still tight. Still, you know, and I wasn't stopped out. I actually could have stayed in the trade, but I just wanted my liquidity back so I could, you know, get ready for another trade. SRK now wants to flip on the 4 hour. It's a good sign that we could get a strong move up. That's a good sign. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour's pushing up, but we didn't get as much of a move as we wanted. Bit of a falling wedge here that did break out to the upside. 68% chance this falling wedge was going to break out. Measured move is the length of the pole here. Let's see what we can get. Okay. Now, here's our resistance point right there. Look, resistance, 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 bounce. It's an SR flip that could be occurring there. I like what I'm seeing pointing to the upside. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily's getting cooked, but it could flip for you. It's starting to make a move here. There's some momentum on the daily. This thing's going to get sold off hard, I believe, on the 29th or the 30th because it's an airdrop, and airdrops get sold off so hard. Expect this coin to dump massively. I'm serious. Like, expect it to pump up a little more and dump, or maybe it's just going to straggle. Interesting. I think there's better plays out there right now, but I believe you could get a move, but I believe there's better plays out there. I really do. But you do whatever makes you happy, right? I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever makes you happy, but I don't know. 4 hours going to flip on you. Daily's all right. 3-day, 5-day are both a little cookied. Weekly wants to fly. 2 week actually wants to fly. Weekly's getting a little spent. Interesting, right? Like, huh. Not the best sign, right? For SRK. Might get a bit of a scalp. I'm not a fan of it tonight. I think there's better out there. You know, a coin just came across. Some coins just come into my head. Like One Earth just came into my head. My brain was like, why don't you take a look at One Earth real quick? Let's see what One Earth was doing. Thought I could break out. It did. We got a little move. How much did we get out of this push up? Was it the low bottom of the channel there? 42% gains ain't bad. And even just from the pump up here, 24% gains out of the channel, right? As long as you're getting out when the Stokes curve on you, you're doing fine. That's what I do. I get out when the Stokes curve. I don't play the Stokes, baby. I don't play those Stokes. When the Stokes tell me to bounce, I bounce. All right? When they tell me it's time to get out, I get out like it's a hot fire in the building. I do not hang around to get burned. When the Stokes are curving, it's time to jump out like the building's on fire. They're there to keep you from getting burned. One Earth could make a move. 1 hour's got to come on down. I would never touch the 1 hour that high, even if it pumps. So be it, right? 4 hours ready to rock, though. Looking sweet. And look, this is a beautiful cup and handle on the 4 hour. Look at this. Why they call me Savvy Cup and Heady to the upside. Hey, Johnny, I haven't seen you in 5 years, man. How you been? That's a nice color leather. I haven't seen that. Wow, it's interesting. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. So look at this beautiful cup and handle here to the upside. For One Earth. About to do damage. It wants to do damage. I just had a slice of damage cheese before I started this. This wants to do damage. Blessings on blessings. You and the fam. What do I have to do to get into the beginner's course? You just got to be awesome. You just got to be awesome to yourself. That's all you got to do. Just be really good to yourself and you can jump on it. Glad I caught this milestone. 500 likes. The likes tell me to get out. Peace, lifers. Oh, no, we hit 600 likes the other week, man. It ain't no milestone. We hit more than 500 likes. You just haven't been coming around enough. No, I'm just messing with you. I go on every single day. I don't expect... Even my OGs, they've seen hundreds and hundreds of episodes of me. I get it. The Stokes and the Stokes. The Stokes are on fire, right? We're all making money today. Shout out to Stephen Conway, my man. The Dapper Don, fresh tonight. I need a good fib indicator. Please help. Sammy Cupheady. Shout out to CMAS, my man. I love you, brother. CMAS one of the first people that ever became a mod. He might have been like the second moderator I ever had. My man, CMAS. Shout out to all my moderators. Zero Allegiance, Super Chats, XRP. Do you think we fill the CME gap? I don't give a damn about those CME gaps. Don't ask me about a CME gap again. They clean. Yeah, sometimes they close. Sometimes they don't. I get it. I don't live and die by them. I never have and I never will. Everyone swore we were going to close one at 9,200. We were at 98. I said, I don't care. We blew up to 10K. We never looked back. We never closed that gap. 5% of gaps never get closed. So what do you say there? So I don't know. I never was a gap guy. I never shopped at the Gap. Please show me an indicator for TradingView for fib levels. I don't know what that means, man. I use the Fibonacci. I just use the fib indicator. My bags are up 5K this week. Only need to go up another 10K to be back to even. It's fun enough. That's what she said. Elon, please. What's the cost of the beginner course? $99 a month. $99. 99 bucks, man. The MetaMask and DeFi for beginners. The first Friday of each month, April 1st at 1 p.m. Jump on into the MetaMask course. The MetaMask course, I teach you how to make LPs. I teach you how to use DeFi. I teach you how to stake money to get more money. It's a good thing. Please show me a good indicator for TradingView for fib levels. I don't know one. Good stream as always, Crypto Lifer. Well done on ATB. Awesome work. Huge shout out to all your amazing mods. Best in the business. Lifers and the Bit Squad. Shot. Love, Steph. That's amazing. Look at Bitmode Crypto. Always coming through, showing us the love. Tell your whole crew that we love them too over at Bitmode, at the Bit Squad, man. Bitmode Crypto in the house. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, tell Ben I am deeply thankful for everything he has done for me. No, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, man, from my family to his. He's a family man. I see him going to church. Tell him I'm deeply thankful from one YouTuber to another, man. Tell him I am deeply, deeply thankful from the bottom of my heart. Like, there's just, I can't express as much. I just want to express as much gratitude as humanly possible. Thoughts on Flux, long-term hold? I like Flux too. Yeah, I do believe it could be a long-term hold. I think any coin that's above $120 million market cap's a long-term hold at this point. No, I'm just joking, but I like Flux. I haven't done my deep dive in it, and it's not one of my favorites. We'll pass on the message. We love you all. Thank you so much, Bitmode. Much appreciated. Auto fib retracement. Community. Funny, this weird Indian music comes out of nowhere. They mix it in with reggae. But I'm like, in America, man, it ain't what we do, though. It ain't what we do, though. I kind of want to switch it up to trap. Can we go trap? Can we do some trap at the end of the night? A little bit of trap music. A great add-on for education would be security education, which is definitely a priority. Definitely. You're going to do that super chat of XRP. No, not gonna. I'm just gonna wait and make you irritated. Okay now. Okay now. Okay now. Bollywood Sunday. Shout out. $99 bit. Email Crypto Lifers and pay with crypto. And they will explain how they will work out coming in so close to the beginning of the month. Yeah, jump on it. Who would prefer... Oh, wait, here's another one. Wendy, who would you prefer? 23 Jordan, Carolina Blue White, or 33 Larry Green White? A present for you. Oh, wow. I'd have to say the Larry Bird jersey, the 33. The 33, any day of the week. A Larry Bird jersey would freak me out. I'd take a large. If you bought me a Larry Bird jersey, I would wear it on around the blockchain. I swear to God. That would be insane. I actually was going to buy one last week just for around the blockchain, just to make them laugh. Remember when did you see them when they showed my chest hair recently? They closed up to my chest hair at the end of it. It was ridiculous. No, honestly though, the fact that you're bringing that up, you're making me kind of blush right now. But with the number 33, Larry Bird, I'm from Boston. I love Jordan, but I never the 33 with Larry Bird, that would blow my mind. That would blow my mind. I'm happy I caught that. I don't always see every single comment. Thank you so much. Larry Legend, baby. I'll belly dance for you. Oh my gosh, it's so horrible. Oh, my man. Let's take a look at XRP. Let's take a look at XRP. One Earth looks like it's going to bounce. We're waiting for that 1 hour to come on down, though. Cool off and kick in. I created this funky system with the stochastics. Hey, nobody's perfect, but I believe it's the most accurate thing we can get. It's the closest thing we can get to is accurate. He said trap music. That trap music brings the money, though. You and Stack need to have a man-hair battle. That's funny, man. Oh, my gosh. Bitcoin bull flag, 15-minute. What are the most indicators for TradingView? What are the must-have indicators for TradingView? The must-have indicators. CBC 5MA DRS, which is 5 moving averages, right? The MACD, the moving average convergence and divergence. The RSI in the stochastics RSI. You also must know your support and resistance. You must know your patterns, and you must know your measured moves and your proper risk management at all times. Pretty sure you said Larry Bird Jersey. No, I said a Larry Bird jersey, man. You never know, I might have. Hey, if I did, that's pretty cool, right? You saw it in action. Let's take a look. Let's keep it moving on the live. Can you look at AVAX? Yeah, I would like to look at AVAX. However, I got an XRP Super Chat Easy and a Flux Super Chat Easy going over here. Thank you for the Super Chatties. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. XRP to the moon, 86 cents. You know, I drew this pennant for the last, I don't know how many days, and I kept saying, watch XRP. It's gonna do a damage. Take a look at it too. And I'll see, everything I say is pretty set in stone. Now I'm on the spot because I didn't double check, but I'm on the spot right now. I'm gonna put XRP in here. Pretty sure I did a huge, I did a nice daily chart for XRP. There's the 1 hour. I said it's going to a buck right there. Look, going to a bean when it was back at 70 cents, 79 cents going to a bean, right? Superchecks did a deal with Wells Fargo as well with the, with their XRP ledger liquidity. There we have it going up to 90 from 79. I mean, I said, do you have your XRP bags? I do. Look at JP Morgan. Ripple's XRP has been largely successful at accomplishing its goal of reducing fees and transaction times associated with money transfers. If the company is able to win the SEC lawsuit and trading resumes on major cryptocurrencies exchanges like Coinbase, XRP is poised for a significant adoption. JP Morgan, November 5th, 2021, the SEC. And that, if you want to know what's going on with that, I'm telling you right now, I got a best friend that all he does is just grind on that. He's putting in so much work for us because he knows how important that is to the rest of all of cryptocurrency. So you got to go check out Crypto Muser's channel. He's on his way to 1,000 subs. Get him to 1,000 subs faster than fast. Come on, man. Show him how strong the lifers are. I got 25,000 subs. My lifers can't stream in there and swoop him up and give him another 500 subs on the low. Bang him in there to 1,000 subs. Show him the love. Show him what we can do. Show him what the lifers do. We got 546 likes. We go to 600 likes tonight. Show him what the lifers can do. The smoking gun, the Ripple lawsuit. Watch these videos. They'll blow your mind. He's got a nice voice. He's an amazing person. He works so hard. Check him out. My man, the XRP, used to be the Crypto Muser. And he's starting his channel. Look at, he's putting in that work. Look how many videos he's made. Look at this. Look how many videos he's made now. He started 2 months ago. He has been grinding. Look at this. He has been grinding. Look at the catalog. Banging on him. Shout out to my man Crypto Muser. I keep calling him XRP because he was XRP Muser for like 10 years. Let's take a look at Bitcoin forming a bit of a flag here, as we say, on the 15-minute. Talked about Bitcoin probably pumping again, possibly. We were talking about it. 46,008. Look at this. It's kind of, it's making something happen here. Look at this. That's it's a rising wedge that could break down 68% of the time, but it's oversold, touching the 21. I would not be surprised if we saw $48,000 Bitcoin before I went to bed tonight. I would not be surprised if the shorts keep shorting. We're going to squeeze them. And that's what's going to happen. I still can't believe this. Would you prefer a 23 Jordan Carolina blue white or a Larry Bird green white? A present for you. Oh, Larry Bird white with the green. I love the white. Actually, green with the white. Honestly, it didn't matter. You could surprise me. I would take either jersey, though. I love Carolina blue and I love Jordan. I would take either jersey. I would be so blessed. Anything. I'd be blessed with anything. Honestly, I'd be blessed with anything. Matic Weekly is poised for the pump. Brian Shrimp, fair point, except he was 36 years old at the time. He also took 3 years off. Look at every player on the Bulls. They were average role players. Finbook took them a couple years, a winner, and the Wizards didn't do much. Don't get me wrong, I love Jordan. Still need the pieces around you. You really going to talk about Jordan and the Wizards? Come on, man. Like, come on. Love for the trappers. For the trappers. Thank you so much for the love, man. Appreciate you. D. Kennedy in the house, all the way from Cocoa Beach. My man, D. Kennedy, all the way from Cocoa Beach. Watching those spaceships blast off over the ocean. Unbelievable. Loving that. Do you like the bow socks? I love the bow socks. Are you kidding me? Are you asking? I grew up in Boston, born and raised, baby. Put MJ on Miami Heat. Put MJ on the Lakers. Put MJ on Detroit Pistons. Those pieces were all better than the Bulls. They definitely were. But, I mean, Dennis Rodman was the greatest, though. Like, I love Dennis Rodman. He was the greatest rebounder in history. Dennis Rodman. And Bitcoin pumping up to 46.8. I'm telling you right now, when it went to 46.6, it should have broken back down to 45. It should have kind of had a fall through. The fact that this is pushing up, I believe we could see a move for Bitcoin tonight. I mean, the chart whisperer has spoken. I just whispered onto the chart. It should do what I say it should do. It should go. I mean, Jordan in Space Jam, right? They had me hyped going to the freaking store every day. MJ was reliable. Dennis was not. What do you? Yep. Oh, come on. Don't talk about Dennis Rodman, my favorite player of the world. Dennis was a true spirit. Dennis couldn't be captured. You couldn't put Dennis in a box at all. Dennis had to be Dennis no matter what. Dennis reminded me of me a lot. You couldn't put Dennis in a box. And yet he was the greatest when it came down to it. When it came down, yeah, you fine. Dennis may have played games. He went to Las Vegas and wilded out. But he came and he won that championship. He came and he took it down. Dennis did what it had to be done. When the time came, Dennis did what had to be done. You know what I'm saying? And there was nobody better. Nobody worked harder. Nobody grabbed it better. Shout out to Crypto Muser, man. Showing up on the game, my man. Appreciate you for coming on into the live stream. There he is, my man. Crypto Muser. We would have had you this weekend and last weekend. We're just sorting through technical difficulties, which we have figured out. I believe we're on our way to it being amazing. So do not worry. We're going to have you ready to go. Appreciate it. Ace. Look, mommy and daddy are fighting. Oh, my wife and me over Dennis Rodman. I'll come upstairs, babe, and I swear I'll pour cold water on my head. So I could see Bitcoin pumping to 48,000. Not a guarantee, but I could see it pumping to 48,000 tonight. There's a chance once this, let's see what this 50-minute can do. Last 50-minute was boom. This 50-minute could be boom too. We could get a nice move on the 15-minute. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Dennis Rodman did and said what people weren't bold enough to say or do. I love that man. I think he's the best, man. I love that dude. Like, I really do. And I have no problem saying it. And I hope, and you could judge me all you want. That dude is the realest dude on earth. Like, he's one of the realest people on earth. I freaking love Dennis Rodman. I love Michael. You know some of my favorite people on earth? Mike Tyson. One of my top 5 favorite people on earth, man. I just love how candid he is. I like people that speak their mind. I like people that just let it out. They're not afraid to be themselves. I gravitate towards that. That's amazing, Who's your barber? I don't know. This lady, you know what this lady named, what was her name, babe? Jojo? Fifi? What was her name? Lulu? I think her name was Lulu. Yeah. Why? Wasn't good? Wasn't a good look? Knockout power on Tyson. Wow. Yeah, Lulu. My wife said Lulu. Yeah, Lulu cut my hair over at a salon down the street. Brenda. Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. Mike Tyson. Rodman in the double team. JCVL movie. Chloe may have been the best. Why did you have to say that, man? I need a haircut. You'll have to let me know. LOL. No doubt. Well, I'm still kind of looking for the best one. I'm still going through them. Thoughts on SHIB. No other MetaMask course out there covers what the Lifer teaches you. You'll know what the Lifer knows and more about how to navigate through the many gems in 2022 in 2 hours. The beginners course every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Last Saturday of every month, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. TA. Learn the language of the patterns. 2 hours that are life-changing. Email cryptolifers@gmail to jump on in. We do have a beginners course every single Tuesday, Eastern Time. Jump on in. Learn what I'm doing. Learn what we're playing with the charts. Learn how we're doing technical analysis. Get it going, baby. Get it going. You can pay for crypto to get into the trading course, to get into our trading group as well. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com. And you can pay $270 for 3 months to jump on in. $270 for 3 months if you pay in cryptocurrency. Be in Boston next week to see the fam. And you're done, right? You're going to be there, man. For life, man. You're off the island for life, dude. It's going to be crazy. You've got to remember Rodman. Ball in that courtside photographer. Oh, that was amazing. Craziest thing Rodman ever did was marry Madonna. That was crazy, too. I won the Lunch Pail Award in basketball for Colorado basketball. You're hilarious. And thank you, Love Learning, always holding me down. Crypto Muser, my man. We're going to make it together, man. You're going to start a new journey, bro. I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you, bro. I'm stronger than I've ever been, man. I'm stronger than I've ever been, baby. I'm ready to go, baby. I'm ready to go. Ain't nobody stopping me, baby. Let's do this. Let's do this, baby. Let's do this. He married himself. Rodman, hard hat and lunchbox. Go to work. In high school. I'm saving up. You people are amazing. 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 Let me see what I see happening tonight in the chats. See if I can whip something up here that looks scrumptious for me. Something I might want to take a bite out of. We talked about Poke doing damage. That thing did Poke markets. Only a matter of time till Poke was going to bang on him. Elon, one of my favorite projects in the game, Doja Law and Mars, banging on him. And I hold a big old bag of this just so everybody knows. I hold a big old bag of Elon. Tone banging on him. Umbrella banging on him. Umbrella, Jesse Marshall's favorite coin. Shout out to Jesse Marshall. Love you and your family, man. Never forget you. You will always be in my thoughts. We thought about you the other day. Love you so much, Jesse. Much respect to you and yours. This one is for Brady, T12, Tatum 0, Ortiz 34. My man. Yo, Tatum's the man, dude. Ortiz, though, David Ortiz, man, was my best. Shout out to Frankie G. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Much respect to you and yours. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the super chats. Much respect to everybody here on the live. You sound like a sports commentator. I effing love it, man. So pumped on the momentum. Yo, you got to come here. We do the sports announcement every single day here on the live stream. We talk about Bitcoin going to the left, Bitcoin going to the right. He shoots. He scores to the upside. Bitcoin to 46,800 on the move to the upside. Bring the music up. Let's get the fans rocking. Let's get it moving. Yeah. 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 Throw them bows. 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 Man, it feels good to be alive, though. Good to be alive, though. Good to be alive, though. NAKA banging on him. We talked about NAKA numerous times. Let's take a look at NAKA right now. It might have legs. Let's take a look. What's happening? Let's take a look at NAKA right here to the upside, banging on him. You've never seen a crypto show like this in your entire life. You've never seen a crypto show like this in your entire life. Usually it's a nerdy guy going over the charts. He's like, nah. I'm banging on him every single day. I'm showing you support and resistance, Fibonacci, the measured move, the stochastics RSI. We're giving it to you with the entertainment, with the fun, with the excitement. You've never seen it like this anywhere else, baby. Anywhere else. Anywhere else. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is your time, baby. And that is your time. You got nothing without your time. Everything you do is a trade for your time. Shout out to everybody on the live. Appreciate you for coming on in and giving me your love. Without your attention, without your shine, my show gets no love. My show gets no views. My show gets no likes. My show goes nowhere. Thank you to each and every one of you for building me up, for getting me where I gotta go, for giving me a place to go every single day, for giving me a purpose in life. Because without you, I got no purpose in life. My main purpose is to teach crypto, to get people out of the clutches of the banking cartels, to save ourselves, to get sound money, to free ourselves from the evils of this earth that hold us down and hold us back. That is my mission, to spread the word of God. No lie, to spread the word of God, the power of God, the energy of God. All this energy I get, all this love, all this positivity, where do you think it comes from? It doesn't come from the devil, I'll tell you that right now. It comes from God, baby. He gave it to me all. He gave me the movement. Look at the music stops right now. Bang, bang, bang. I owe everything to the Most High. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Bang, bang, bang. I like NAKA. Watch NAKA for a move to the upside. Do your own due diligence. Do your research. Check out NAKA. Okay? NAKAverse is coming. I own a bag of NAKA. I've been DCAing into NAKA for the last, I don't know, couple of weeks. 500 here, 500 there, till I build a $5,000 bag below 65 cents. I pick a number, and then I pick a number I want and a number below, and I go for it. That's my goal, baby. D. Kennedy coming through. Jordan was the best to ever play the 2 guard. Though no Rodman, then no rings those years. What's good, lifer? Crypto has and will change lives. Tuning in to you gave me faith for my family's future. Shout out to D. Kennedy. I appreciate you, man. I just laughed so hard at the nerdy talk. Light in the absence of eyes illuminates nothing. I love that, baby. It feels good to be on God's team. Shout out to Bobby Franklin. Looks like you broke your wrist on that. You're funny, man. Moon Mission, the movie Justin Timberlake started. It called in time pretty much sums up what you just said. Visible forms are not inherent in the world. They are granted through the act of seeing. My man. Art of TA School. We're so glad you found your Lifer fam. Lifer, did you know XTZ had a major upgrade at the end of the month and will go from 4x to 12K faster than ADA? Don't miss our pump. Ooh, that's good to say. Thank you so much. Okay, XTZ gonna make a move. Thank you for telling us. Now we know. I'm actually gonna post that into my trading group right now so we all can have that for later. It's a nice little gem. Nice little scrumptious little gem there. And I will, look, I'm gonna show me and my daughter in the woods real quick because it's important as we're rating trap music. But then look at this.
Make sure today or sometime this week you isolate yourself in nature. Completely isolate yourself in nature.
Make sure you isolate yourself. I was completely isolated, surrounded by trees.
Make sure today completely isolate yourself in nature.
Yep. Super important to get out there and be in nature. It's super, super, super important. I'm telling you, it will bring you back down where you need to be. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Then we got the, I can't stand this stuff. Get rid of this stuff, guys. This best cam nonsense. Remove. And you are removed. Anyone have any thoughts on Stargate STG? Live video, thank you for that about XTZ. God is great. He is the powers of our universe. Shout out to D. Kennedy for another 199, man. D. Kennedy always showering me with the love, man. Thank you for the 99 super chat. The 199 super chat. You're the man, dude. Y'all forgot about Pippin or what? Is that in Boston? None of your business where that was. I'm not telling you where I was. I'm trying to fish out for where I live, man. I know what you're doing. Get out of here. I got security now. I have to hire security now. Once I get to 50,000 something, no, I'm just messing. Maybe though, you never know. I don't even know. I hope not. Just when the high vibration goes even higher. Love, love, love. Thank you, Anku Kuti Butsu. My man, the pineal gland is your third eye all day long, baby. That's why I drink the lemon water, because of the pineal gland. 2 and 2 together, baby. It's the first kanji word meditation. Kanji is love. Wow, 568 likes on the live stream. On our way to 600 likes, banging on them to the upside. Kim Jong-un and Robin, 2. That was hilarious, right? Buddies, man. Ja, Ross, Tafari, my man. So look, I like NAKA for a move to the upside. NAKA might be my trade of the night. Looking at NAKA. The NAKAverse is coming, and it looks absolutely beautiful. We showed an image of it to the lifers. It looks beautiful. I like VEED. VEED was hot. VEED was on my radar as well on the 1 hour. VEED may make a bit of a move here. Look what it's doing. It's just getting into this weird little zone here. A bit of a, a bullish rectangle of sorts. VEED. It may dump, but it may pump. Anything is possible. And I don't know. I just look for all the opportunities that I could find in the market. I would be looking at VEED. Fear was hot recently. Got to see how it did coming back down. 1 hour's a little high. Needs to come on down. Plutus was hot not too long ago. I could see Plutus make a bit of a move. Look at that big pump that it had. Now it's consolidating, getting tight. Look at this. Actually kind of could be breaking out right now as we speak. Interesting. We talked about Vulcan Forge booming to the upside earlier today. When I woke up this morning, it did exactly that. Let's take a look at what it's doing now, but it's pumping nicely. Up 6.78%. Nothing to write home about, but not bad. Not bad gains in about 8 hours. Let's see what it does. Has to cool off, but it will make a bit of a flag. I would watch this. I would flag it out like so. What I like to do is I like to project it to the future. I like to make my flag. The 21 should come and interact with the flag, and we should get a nice move back up to the upside. Let's take a look here. Something like this with the 21. Price action will pump on out. So that's another thing I got on alert here. You could see me making my alerts as I run through it. Aura chain was hot. Didn't make it through. The rising wedge was supposed 68% chance it breaks down. So that's high risk, high reward trying to play. You're trying to get in there. But now, look, it's making that falling wedge. 1 hour also needs to cool off. When that 1 hour cools off, I'll be looking at Aura chain. And see what I'm doing is 8 hours from now, when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm going to get tons of alerts, and I'm going to be ready for my next move. You got to be ready for your next move and ahead of the game. Okay? REC is also nice. Let's take a look at REC USD here on Coinbase. REC on Coinbase. 1 hour is also a little high, like a lot of things. Could make a move, but the 1 hour is a little high. I do like what it's doing, though. It's forming a flag. REQ USD here on Coinbase. On Coinbase. Wouldn't be surprised if it double topped or did a swoop motion. Let's see what the 15 minutes looking like. Coming down oversold, making a flag there too in the smaller time frame. I've seen better, but this thing could move. And look at this VAI ready to make a move. Like, this coin is ready to pop. Look at that. I mean, that's tight. Like, that is beautiful. So I believe this is my coin of the night. VAI looking absolutely gorgeous. Tight in the zone. It's been forming an ascending triangle. Almost, I believe it looks like a pennant, but that thing is so tight. VAI foot to the upside. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. In a bull pennant, getting very tight. Moving averages are very tight, right? We're seeing them close up, starting to make a move. Stochastics are low. I like what I'm seeing here for VAI on my radar, right? CELR was also on my radar. CERE. VR has been moving too. Let's take a look at VR after that a huge pump. Is it going to pull back? At one point, it did finally. Thank goodness. Look at that massive monster move. It went all the way to 26. It was just sitting at 10, 15 not too long ago. We talked about that move. We were going over it every day. Then I eventually did forget about it. I was like sick of watching it. Coming back down to resistance here. Actually at support. Can it bounce off the support on the 1 hour and make a move? You could see this pump. Bitcoin decides to make a move, and that money's going to flow to 48K, and then it's going to shed back to 47, and that money's going to leave Bitcoin. It's going to shed right back into the altcoins. Low VR like this. You could see VR pump tonight. Bit of a cup and handle kind of forming here. A shallow, we call it a shallow cup and handle, or an emerging cup and handle with the right emerging side there. I've seen these play out to the upside many a time. I've backtested them. I've played with them. It could happen. 35% gains could be coming out of VR. I would watch VR closely. You know what? I'd be willing to get stopped out of this because it's been a hot coin, and it's kind of been waiting to bottom. It finally did. It's finally at support with the low stochastics on the 1 hour. Could we get a move? It's a higher risk play than VAI. In my opinion, VAI is lower risk. VAI has been forming that beautiful pennant for a couple days now, getting nice and tight, you know? Okay, more stuff coming into, and if you're in my trading group, there's chart after chart getting posted by analyst after analyst after analyst after analyst. Like, you're missing out. Like, not only on me now, you got a bunch of people that have been traded by me. So now I'm like, I got an army of technical analysts that I've created, and they don't take no for an answer. They are insane, and they are coming for you. Look at Ape just went 8. Ape just went 8 to the target that I talked about. Look, 15. Bang. Look at that. Ape goes to the target as discussed. If you just got to play the low 1 hour, all you have to know is, honestly, if you're a beginner in my group, a lot of beginners are like, I don't know how to trade. Well, check it out. I teach you 3 easy things. Easy. So they're easy to identify. A bull pennant. You're going to learn what a bull pennant is. If you can get a triangle, a falling wedge, all you need is a falling wedge like this or a bull pennant like that, right? A triangle, a wedge, something that's going to wedge itself into an angle like this. See? That's going to angle up. This angled in. Then you need to see that this white line is touching it with the 21-day, and you need to see that the Stokes are pointing up. If you can get those 3 things aligned in a good bull run, pop, pop, pop goes the weasel. You can get coins day in and day out. Pennant, touching the 21, low stochastics to the upside. It's that simple, my friends. Measured move, boom, boom, boom. Ape to 1539. Bang, bang, bang. And look, we talked about it going all the way up to 21. It's overbought now. Look for it to come back down and probably bounce. But now it's a beautiful retest. So I don't chase the green. Look for it to come up here and bounce. Look for it to come down here and bounce. One of these 2 places is going to be your execution style. Take a look at the 4 hour. Wait for the 4 hour to come back down. Put an alert down there. There you go. But Ape to the upside, banging on him. Beautiful move for Ape. Shout out to Lysergic all over it with the green candle. My man. Horde looking nice. Right? And everybody, that's going to be it for the night. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, and then I'm jumping out of here for the night. Lossless starting to make a bit of a move. Did it finally bottom? It did. Can it get a move to the upside? Lossless. Let's take a look at BTC, and I'm out of here for the night. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on into the live. Appreciate you for being here. Making the show go. You guys made the show move. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the action. It was awesome on a Sunday night. For Bitcoin in the weekly candle close, we did amazing. So look, we're still in the flag. 1 hour wants to roll over. Let's see what this 15 minute can do. Just keep watching this 15 minute. Now it's likely it could do a Bart Simpson. Bart Simpson right back down. And that would coincide with the 1 hour being oversold in the daily and all that, and it would start the daily pullback. So look for the Bart Simpson to the downside. If not, we break out. Look for the retest and the bounce up to 48K. And I'll be keeping you guys on the radar of that until I pass out staring at my iPad now. Because now I have my iPad at all times right next to me. So no matter where I am in the house, I am included and ready to go. This iPad is insane. It's super light for something this big. I cannot believe how big it is. Like, it's insanely large. Insanely large. We may give one of these away or something like this. We probably will at one point. But this thing, I mean, it's so awesome. Like, look at that. Like, it's sick. Oh, I like how it goes see-through because it goes through the green that I have there. That's funny. That's funny. So amazing. And like, you can really see the charts. Like, honestly, it does pretty good vertical. Like, vertical, I can really see what's going down. Like, it's perfect for me. Like, I could be at a restaurant, I could be anywhere, and I could just be getting it in, making my moves. The pen is gonna be hot. I can't wait for the pen because I can just be like, I can't wait. But this got me excited today. I'm a tech guy. I don't spend much of my money. I really don't. I either buy Bitcoin or I save it for real estate. I don't squander my money. I'm very smart with it. There's a reason why I got here, because I've been saving my money to buy Bitcoin, and then I started investing. So I read every book I could. I watched every person on YouTube teach me about investing money. Shout out to Richard Fain. Watch Richard Fain on YouTube. He's got a great YouTube channel. He's awesome. He definitely shows it. Ape had the special sauce, baby. It did. It had the cup and handy, man. The Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Shout out to Apple, even though I'm not a huge fan. I mean, this is an awesome, awesome thing. And my birthday is coming up next week. So I guess I got myself a little bit. This was a business present. Like, the business needed it. When I was on the go, I needed to be able to keep you guys updated. So I had to buy that for the business. Hey, it was a write-off for the business, so it is what it is. That's why I love having a business. You get to buy the things you love. You get to buy the tech that you would have used anyway, but you need it for the business. You got to use it for the business, baby. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Also, the camera's amazing on it, and it's gonna do. I'm gonna shoot some stuff with it. So I'm also gonna shoot things for the entire, you know, for us. So it's gonna help the channel and everything. I'm excited. Oh man, Lysergic took a nap. My ape man. I love you, bro. Don't worry about it. We can't win them all, man. We can't win them all. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. Thank you so much for coming on in. I've said thank you 100 times. I can say thank you again, but there's no amount of, I could always give more gratitude. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for being here. Had a great time tonight. You really I got to let it out. It's therapy for me. These live streams are therapy for me. I really get to show, just kind of throw a piece of myself out there to the world, see if it sticks, see who comes back for my group, you know, be who I always wanted to be. And thank you so much for giving me this outlet and giving me this place. I'll see you all tomorrow on the next live stream. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. 587 likes. You people are awesome. Blessings on blessings. For you never saw this on KuCoin before, over VAI and said order cancellation suspended. The trading pair is in maintenance. Funny you said that, because when I looked at it, I did chart this the other day and it stuck. It's funny you did say that, because I charted it the other day and it does look like it sat where it used to be. Right? Hold on. Dude, you're right. Look, March 8th. It's been in this channel ever since. Funny, I got faked out by my own chart. Thank you for saying that, man. Let me delete that. Let me delete that. I saw a good, I was like, this thing's in a nice pennant. But it's funny you said that, because then my mom was like, didn't you draw that pennant like a while back? I was like, maybe just making another one, and I drew it again. I draw so much stuff. Thank you so much for putting that out. Kind of got me from avoiding a, you know, silly move there. So true. When the bull run is on, you can flip from trade to trade pretty easily. Oh, it's so much different than trading like a month ago. They're above and beyond the amount of indicators and tools to use. I like Symbol by DeMar. I only use the free account. Yeah. Just one more like. 593. Wow. 596. Let's get to 600, everybody. We could do it. 4 more people to hit that like button, and we have to 600 likes on the live. Unbelievable. What a night. What a night. What a night. We went through all the ups and downs for Bitcoin. We nailed it no matter what. I got my labradorite right here that was sent to me from another lifer. A lifer sent me this, and I wear it every day. So my channel brought this to me into my life. Much respect to you and yours. One more like, baby. One more like to 600 likes, and we did it. And we did it. And we did it. 601 likes on the live. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. Thank you. I'll see everyone tomorrow on the live. Have a wonderful day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Crypto is life. Be safe.